Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? How are we doing? It is Saturday evening here at beautiful Constellation Field, and your defending champion Sugar Land Skeeters are just moments away from taking on the New Britain Bees in game number 2 of what is to be a 7-game series here at Constellation Field. It is Star Wars night. It is Star Wars weekend tonight. Star Wars Darth Vader themed swats of bobbleheads were passed out to the first 2,000 fans in attendance, and they are some pretty nifty bobbleheads, if I do say so myself. The Skeeters will be wearing their replica Rebel pilot jerseys again tonight, and if you would like to auction or place a bid on those, get out here at Constellation Field and place those bids. They will be up for sale behind me here in the press box up until, I believe, the 5th inning, and then after that, people will get to go down and get the jerseys from their players and have them sign them and take them home. If you're a Rebel pilot fan, if you're a Skeeters fan, if you're a fan of baseball jerseys, make sure you get out here. That's where you want to be. Ryan Posner here, and last night was a pretty fantastic way to open up a homestand. Skeeters with a 12-1 win, just an all-out talented performance all the way around from the Skeeters. The pitching staff did the job. Carlos Pimentel threw 6 strong innings in his return to the Skeeters, and the bats were alive. Juan Silverio, man, grand slam, his second grand slam of the year. He's one of the 2 players in the league with a pair of grand slams this year, and drove in 6 runs to tie the franchise record. So Juan Silverio doing his part to get the Skeeters out on the right note. Tonight it's going to be righty Troy Scribner, and he has been incredibly hot of late on the mound. Really, him and Dallas Beeler have helped anchor this rotation of late. Scribner was in the top 10 in the Atlantic League ERA up until yesterday, I believe, as he didn't qualify, but he'll qualify obviously after today. But the numbers on Scribner are pretty telling. He did not have a great June, but ever since that month of June, July, he was 2-0 with a 2.20 ERA and 5 July starts, and then so far in August, he's kept it back up, 1-0, 1.38 ERA in the month of August, and he'll keep it going tonight. For the Bees, it'll be righty Akil Morris, who is a former High Point Rocker and is now with the Bees, a native of the Virgin Islands, and in his 10th season as a pro, is his first in the Atlantic League. And with the Bees, he is not fared too well. He's 1-1 with a 5.68 ERA, 5 games, 2 of which were starts. So he'll be making start number 3 tonight. And we're just moments away from first pitch. Should be having the national anthem here shortly. And before we go, let's get you the lineups here tonight for the Skeeters and the Bees. For the Bees, it'll be Darren Ford leading off and playing center. Former Skeeter Ryan Jackson will be hitting second and playing short. Bijan Rodemaker hitting third and playing right field. Jason Rogers, the first baseman, will hit cleanup. Mike Karp, the DH, will bat 5th. Jonathan Galvez hitting 6th and at second base tonight. Jared James back in the lineup for the Bees. He'll hit 7th and play left field. Logan Moore, the catcher, will hit 8th, and Randall Moreno hitting 9th and playing third base. And for your Skeeters, it'll be Rico Noel in center leading off. Anthony Jansanti out in right field hitting 2nd. Hitting 3rd and playing short, that'll be Jason Martinson. Dennis Phipps, the DH, will hit cleanup. Batting 5th will be DJ Peterson. He'll play first base tonight. Over at third base, the man of the hour last night, Juan Silverio, he'll hit 6th. Wynton Bernard will hit 7th and play left field. Coco, Albert Cordero behind the plate, he'll hit 8th. And batting 9th, while Javier Betancourt, he'll be playing second base, and Troy Scribner on the mound. All right, we're just about a moments away here from the national anthem here at Constellation Field. I'll take a quick break, and when we come back, Skeeters baseball, Skeeter versus the Bees. So we'll return.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
And Troy Scribner on the mound tonight. He is going to be getting it going for the Skeeters. Get to the lineups here for both teams while we got a moment. Darren Ford going to lead off for the Bees. He'll be playing center field. Brian Jackson hitting second, playing shortstop. Bijan Rodemaker will hit third, play right field. Jason Rogers, the first baseman, will hit cleanup. Mike Karp, the DH, will hit fifth. Jonathan Galvez playing second base, hitting sixth. Jared James, the left fielder, will hit seventh. Logan Moore, the catcher, will hit eighth. And Randall Moreno, third baseman, and batting ninth. And for the Skeeters, let's get you their defensive alignment from left to right. In the outfield, that's going to be Winton Bernard, Rico Noel, Anthony Jansanti across the diamond from third to first. Juan Silverio, Jason Martinson, Javier Betancourt, and DJ Peterson behind the plate. Albert Cordero on the mound. Troy Scribner, 4-3, a 3.39 ERA. First pitch of the night is outside for a ball. We are underway. Darren Ford, who did not play last night, he is second in the league in stolen bases right now. Besides only playing pretty sparingly. Takes a strike there, 1-1. Someone just messed with the crowd right there. Just pointed it right into the ground. Might have been a fan. Probably Swanson, you're right. 1-2 the count to Darren Ford. He's hitting .275, has 3 homers to his credit and 21 ribbies on the year. I'm afraid my mute button may have been on during the pregame show. That's why if there's anybody with worried about audio problems, it was me. I am the culprit. So there we go. Case closed. That one in the dirt from Scribner, 2-2. So no one got to hear my sweet Troy Scribner stats in the pregame show, so I'll get to go over them one more time. And Scribner, since the month of July, has been really on point. Was 2-0 with a 2.20 ERA and 5 starts in July, and then in August 1-0, 1.38 ERA and 2 August starts so far. And he catches Darren Ford looking, strike 3, and that's how tonight's game gets underway. First punchy of the night for Troy Scribner. A little background on Mr. Scribner, former big leaguer. He actually appeared in the major leagues last year and made a start with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Allowed 2 runs on 4 hits in said start, and then also in 2018 he spent some time with the Los Angeles Angels. And former Skeeter Ryan Jackson, former teammate of Scribner's, takes a strike, 0-1. Scribner was not drafted, was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Houston Astros in 2013, and he played collegiately at Sacred Heart University out in Connecticut. He's actually a native of Washington Depot, Connecticut, which is really just right up the road from New Britain. His brother Evan actually played with the Bees last year. But we were able to scoop up Troy, and he's been a valuable member of this rotation. 0-1 to Jackson. Grounds out to Javier Betancourt. And Betancourt scoops it up, fires on over to DJ Peterson in time for out number 2. Two away, that'll bring up the right fielder, Bijan Rodemaker. Scribner also has the longest start from a Skeeter this year, through 7 2/3 in a start in High Point on the road trip, or the 2 road trips ago, I should say, on August 6th. And his last start at Somerset on August 11th. Took a no decision in a 5-2 loss for the Skeeters. Strike 1 to Rodemaker, 0-1. Skeeters lost 5-2 on August 11th when Scribner pitched, but a good start from him. 5 1/3, 6 hits, just 1 run, 4 walks, and 6 Ks. That one's taken outside, 1-1. Inside for a ball, 1-1. Next to my peanut gallery in here. I got Rally Greg in the building. Shout out Rally Greg and Chris Parsons as well. We don't have a nickname for him yet. We'll come up with that one. 1-2. Rodemaker fouls that one off. Rodemaker 12 home runs on the year, 39 ribbies. The 1-2 from Scribner. Fastball check swing, and Rodemaker fouls that straight back. Scribner's his go-to pitch, especially when you get into 2 strike counts. He's got that devastating 12-6 curveball, and he'll go from throwing about 89 to 92 miles per hour, and then he drops that thing in right around the high 60s, low 70s. And it has made some pretty good hitters look foolish this year in the Atlantic League. It's made foolish in the major leagues look foolish. 1-2 to Rodemaker. Fastball low and away, called a ball, 2-2. Scribner picked up a win on his major league debut, July 29th, 2017, came against the Blue Jays while Scribner was with the Angels. His first strikeout, that was former American League Silver Slugger Kendrys Morales, big-time switch-hitting power hitter. Check swing from Rodemaker. Did he go? Oh, they're going to say he didn't go around. There was that curveball we just talked about from Scribner, and man, oh man, it looked like they had Rodemaker swinging there, but called ball 3. And keep in mind, one of the new rules in the Atlantic League is that check swings are supposed to be ruled more batter friendly, so that's not too surprising. But whew, that's about as good of a pitch from Scribner you can possibly imagine there on 2 strikes. See if he goes back to it. 3-2. Goes with the fastball, jams Rodemaker, and he fouls it away, so still full. Two quick outs here for Troy Scribner in the top of the first inning. And he's got Bijan Rodemaker on a full count here with 2 away in the top of the first. Skeeters 12-1 winners last night. There's a breaking ball there. Has Rodemaker on front. Nice backhanded scoop by DJ Peterson. Touches the bag himself for out number 3. Beats go down in order. End of the bottom of the first. No score.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included.
So the Bees went down in order in the top of the first, and it'll be Rico Noel to lead it off for the Skeeters. We'll get to this full batting order here in a second for the Skeeters. First pitch is a fastball from Akil Morris inside, ball one for the Skeeters. But Rico Noel, Anthony Jansanti, Jason Martinson, 1-2-3. Dennis Phipps hitting cleanup. DJ Peterson will hit fifth. Juan Silverio, 6 RBIs last night, will hit sixth. Quinn Bernard hitting seventh. Alba Cordero hitting eighth and batting ninth. Javier Betancourt. Noel's ahead 2-0 here. He had a push bunt single on his first at bat last night. See if maybe he tries to lay one down again here. Takes strike one there. 2-1 from Akil Morris, who has played with the Rockers this year as well as the Bees. With the Rockers, he was strictly a reliever. 1-0 at 4.23 ERA. Even had a save to his credit. Noel ropes that into the gap in left center field. That's going to be trouble. And run down by Darren Ford, though. Darren Ford, much like Rico Noel, possesses elite speed and just robbed Rico of extra bases to lead this game off. And Noel was just about on second base by the time that one was caught. And you wonder if he maybe had a triple if that one got in the gap. Kovu the Bat Dog. There you heard that ruckus from the crowd there. That was for Kovu. He's up and doing his job already tonight. Didn't like numbers of late, I'll tell you that much, folks. He had a hit and an RBI last night. Check swing there from Anthony. It's called strike though, 0-2. He's hit 344 over his last 15 games. That average is climbing. It's almost up there at the 250 mark. 239 coming into this one. 7 homers. Fouls that one away. Still 0-2 to Jansanti. He's the league leader in doubles. He's tied for 8th with 23 doubles on the year. Anthony had arguably the best year of his career last year. And is starting to play much like he did last year. 1-2 as that one misses up and away. Anthony was a postseason Atlantic League All-Star, was an all-defensive team member, and was the Skeeters team MVP. And swung on a miss there. A nice breaking ball from Akil Morris has Jansanti out in front for strike 3. So quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the shortstop, Jason Martinson. Jason Martinson's not hitting home runs. He has 14 of them. He is getting on base at a high clip, and he did that last night. He had 3 walks last night, or 2 walks, I should say, and was hit by a pitch, and he scored 3 times. He leads the Skeeters in walks. He's top 10 in the Atlantic League in that category as well. The fastball from Morris is in there, 0-1. Morris, a quick worker. He misses inside there, evens it at 1-1. Martinson at 59 walks. That is 17 more than any player on this Skeeters club. 2-1 as that one misses low. Dennis Phipps is at 42 walks. That's the next closest player. Martinson is .364 on base percentage, leads the Skeeters, at least at the qualifiers, that is. 2-1 to the shortstop here. Nice fastball there from Morris, registered at 91 here on our radar gun. 2-2. 3 runs for Martinson last night. That matched the single game high from a Skeeter this year. Two pitch outside, called a ball, makes it full count here with 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. No score between these two teams. The Skeeters with all out of soul on the Bees last night, 12-1 win in the opener. Full count pitch is called a strike there on the outside edge. Martinson does not like the call there. Keep in mind we are still in the automated ball strike zone era here in the Atlantic League, and Martinson does not have any words for the umpire because he knows that was not his call, but that'll do it here in the first inning. Skeeters go down in order, much like the Bees. No score, we head to the second inning.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Jason Rogers fouls away the first pitch as we are underway in the top of the second inning. No score between these two teams. Your defending champion Sugarland Skeeters and the New Britain Bees. Scribner, a sharp first inning of work, and that one's low for a ball to Jason Rogers, 1-0. Rogers takes low and away there, 2-0. Former big leaguer Jason Rogers back at first base. Was 0 for 4 last night. That's taken away as well. So quickly 3-0 to Rogers. Former Milwaukee Brewer. Spent some time with the Pirates as well back in 2016. Led New Britain in hitting last year at 297, and he takes a strike there and make it 3-1. And he's got some competition as far as the Bees. They have some hitters that are definitely up there in the league leaders in average. Jonathan Galvez is leading the team right now at 318 as Rogers takes there. That'll help the OBP. And ball 4, Scribner's first walk allowed of the night, first base run of the game actually. On the walk there by Jason Rogers. So with nobody down, I'll bring up Mike Karp. Should know that my guy Eddie Juarez is standing by tonight once again. He said he's got a new call tonight for his Spanish-speaking home run calls. Last night it was Albert Cordero who left the yard, and we got to hear Eddie's take on Emilio Pagan, a very famous and long-time MLB announcer, and we'll see what he's got tonight. He's got a wry smile on his face. I think he's got something good up his boot for tonight. We'll see how it goes. So we can get somebody to leave the yard. That's definitely the first step. 0-1 to Mike Karp. Karp last night did not actually record an at-bat. He was up 3 times and walked all 3 plate appearances. It's jammed there. A cue ball over to Juan Silverio, who lets it drop. Maybe a heads-up play. He's going to go all the way across the diamond, though, to get Karp for out number 1. That was interesting there. It looked like Silverio was going to try to maybe catch Jason Rogers off guard in turn 2, or maybe the sun got in his eyes. Not quite sure what happened there. He's kind of motioning toward the sun, so it could have been one of those 2. He's putting his hand up like the sun was in his eyes, and that is devastating for the left side of the infield right now with the 6:05 start. That sun is tough, so I'm just going to guess that might have been more the reason why he had to shade his eyes there. Could have been, I mean, almost accidentally a really heads-up play, because you could have let that one drop. They could have maybe had a 5-4-3 double play there, but I don't think that was Silverio's idea. First pitch to Jonathan Galvez is swung on and missed, 0-1. Galvez had a play last night where he actually lost the ball in the lights. It was at nighttime, though, and sometimes the ball does get tricky when it goes over the light standard here at Constellation Field. It's easy to lose it. And yeah, he was in left field last night. He's at second base tonight, though. Galvez leads the Bees in hitting at 318. Takes up and away 1-1. Scribbner out of the stretch, gets Galvez to pop that one up toward DJ Peterson. On the move, ranging toward the fouls territory, and that one bounces off the seats and back into the field of play for strike 2. So 1-2 to Galvez. They held Galvez in check last night, though, 0 for 3. Also 15 home runs on the year, which leads his New Britain club. Scribbner has been better on the road this year than here at Constellation Field. He has a 2.22 ERA and 8 starts on the road compared to a 4.78 mark here in 7 starts at Constellation Field. And that one is a curveball. Looked like it dropped in there, but it is called a ball 2-2, maybe a little up and away. Scribbner, a quick worker tonight in this Texas heat. The 2-2 drops in a beautiful curveball there. Galvez swings it on, misses that. Strike 3, out number 1. Yeah, when Scribbner can drop in that low 70s, high 60s curve coming off his fastball, man, he is tough to hit. No doubt about that. So 1 away for Jared James. James takes the first pitch strike. Did not play in last night's game. Getting the start now here tonight in left field. 2-way here actually in the top of the 2nd inning. That one's inside. James takes a step back. 2-0 to the left fielder for the Bees. Hitting 273 on the year. James, the former 34th round pick of the 2016 MLB draft. The Atlanta Braves. Son of former Major Leaguer Deion James. Breaking ball misses inside there, so quickly 3-0 to James. First base open. On deck, catcher Logan Moore. James spent last year at the single A level for the Braves, and that one is called a strike there, makes it 3-1. 3-1 pitch, you got a fastball up and fouls it back, so that'll bring it full with 2 away.
Sit with him. I don't, you know, sit with those people. No, I don't. I'm by myself tonight. Sit with him. That's all right. Sit with him. Seriously. Where'd my beard go?
James grounds that one sharply over to Betancourt. It looks like Scribbner might be out of the inning here, and he is. 4-3 on the putout there. Troy Scribbner's through 2. No score between the Skeeters and the Bees. We head to the top or bottom of the 2nd inning.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
All right, we're back in action here at the bottom of the second inning. Dennis Phipps going to lead it off for the Skeeters, and Phipps, he had himself a good opener to this series. 3 ribbies last night, and pushed his RBI count all the way up to 60. He leads the team, and he's in the top 10 in the league as well, tied for 7th. First pitch from Akil Morris. He worked a 1-2-3 first inning. That one's taken for a ball, 1-0. Only one base runner so far tonight. That was the walk from Jason Rogers to lead off last inning for the Bees. 2-0 to Phipps. Skeeters have 4 grand slams this year now because of Juan Silverio's last night, one of them coming from this gentleman right here, Dennis Phipps, 3-0. So takes that one away. He changed his walk-up music yesterday. Shouldn't know it. I feel like I mentioned that in previous broadcasts. When guys change their walk-up music, their averages climb. It's just a fact of life, and Phipps does not even have to take the bat off his shoulders this time. 4 pitches, and he's on first base. First base runner of the night for the Skeeters. And Kovu in his natural habitat, man. Back to work. Such a good boy. And delivers the bat back to the fellas there at Sit Means Sit Houston. Thank you to them once again for providing Kovu. So runner on first, Dennis Phipps. It'll be DJ Peterson, who almost really had Eddie's first home run call last night. As he almost hit one that left the yard, hit off the yellow padding there in left field. Thought we had it there, but had to wait for Albert Cordero's home run later in the game, and Coco did not disappoint. We could have Juan Silvera's grand slam. That was a call meant for a grand slam, I think. That was prime time by Eddie Juarez. And that one misses upstairs, so 1-2 to Peterson. Not a bad night at all for Peterson, though. Hit 3 hits, 2 doubles, and drove in a run, but he's down on strikes here as Akil Morris goes up the ladder and gets him for strike 3, first out of the inning. And now stepping in is the man we were just mentioning, Juan Silverio. A lot of runs scored last night and a lot of hits. Nobody had a better game, though, than Juan Silverio, who hit his second grand slam of the year, had a triple as well. 6 RBIs on the day, and that tied the Skeeters record. That's been done 4 times now this year. Had only been done twice before this year, a 6 RBI game, and Blair Beck, Jason Martinson, Jared Mitchell, and then Juan Silverio last night have all also accomplished the feat. He's got a chance to maybe drive in one here. We're going to play the ball in the gap, 1-0. That one's a called strike, evens it at 1-1. Silverio now second on this Skeeters team in RBIs, sitting at 53. Takes a ball there, 2-1. Silverio amidst a 6-game hitting streak at the moment. Longest on this Skeeters team at the moment. 2-1 to Silverio. Breaking ball in the dirt there. He swings over the top of it, evens it at 2-2. Akil Morris has pitched extensively in the major leagues, was there with the Mets in 2015, was with the Braves in 2017, and with the Angels in 2018. So he just missed being a teammate of Troy Scribner's by a year. Has a career 6.14 ERA in the major leagues. So we're going to check over there on Phipps. He's back in plenty of time. Still 2-2 to Silverio. And that one's fouled straight back off the facing of the sweet level. So Silverio staying alive. He pushed the average up to 280 after last night's two-hit performance. And another triple for Juan Silverio, who is just seemingly having a pretty good time of finding gaps to get himself triples. He is now second in the league with 5. Just behind Ramon Flores of Somerset. And again, fouled straight back, still 2-2. Chris Parsons storming into the booth. What it be like? As the Deacon would say. Deacon's, he made his first appearance in the broadcast booth last series. Silverio lost that into right field. Rodemaker started in, now going back and runs it down somehow as he bred that one not so well. And Rodemaker was able to run it down though there in deep right field for out number 2. I mean, that could have been an RBI double. Phipps had a good read on that one. Silverio just missed extending the hitting streak to 7 games by a hair. Yeah, we had Deacon in here. We had Don Beeford in here last series. I had 3 former big leaguers. Jim Hicks came in here for a little as well. Not too bad.
And you also had Eddie Juarez.
Yeah, not to be forgotten, Eddie Juarez.
No.
Yeah, he had a phone call. He had to step away. So Chris Parsons.
Yeah, prank called him so I can come in here and take the booth.
Opportunistic as ever, makes his way in. 0-2, or 1-1 now to Bernard. When Bernard starting in left field once again, the Skeeters rolling with the same lineup as last night. Just a 1 defensive change. Dennis Phipps is the DH and DJ Peterson playing first. That one's inside to Bernard, so 2-1. Yeah, when you score 12 runs in the opener, I mean, yeah, why change the lineup? 2-1 pitch. Bernard swings over the breaking ball there, makes it 2-2. Neither side with a hit so far, just a walk for each team. Dennis Phipps on first base. He led the inning off with the walk. And on the move there, he got a big jump. That one's called strike 3. Bernard caught looking to end the inning. So the Skeeters get a 1 base runner there, and the Dennis Phipps walks, but that is it. We head to the 3rd inning. No score.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. No score as the Skeeters and Bees head to the 3rd inning. I got a special guest in the booth this inning, none other than Jim Christopher from the Let's Get To podcast. If you were listening earlier this year, back, I believe it was in the month of May.
Jim, Mother's Day even.
Mother's Day, yeah. Jim was in the booth, and Let's Get To podcast is a must listen. It's good minor league baseball coverage, just good baseball coverage in general. And Jim also is the president of the Austin Revolution Film Festival too, so a very diverse portfolio from Jim Christopher. Thank you for joining us.
I'm here about 2.5 weeks before our festival happens, so I don't know if I should be, but I'm super excited to be away for planning the festival.
That's great. So exactly what goes into planning the film festival?
You know, it's funny. It's things you wouldn't even think about. It's you think that it's, and I thought it's just about finding movies, and now it's finding movies, keeping people happy, dealing with people who think they are way more famous than they really are. It's funny because my co-owner of the company is in the Insperity Club thing right now, rolling his eyes, and I'm being this honest with you about what a pain in the neck it could be running a film festival. But
I'm sure they are.
no, it's great though, man, and you guys should really come down. I'm going to get y'all some passes. It's going to be,
I know there's at least one person in our press box, our video coordinator Troy. He's a big movie connoisseur. He actually took me to an early screening of the new Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I loved it. And it was like, man, oh man. It's nice to have the perks of the early screenings there.
Absolutely.
Well, 2-1 to Logan Moore. He takes Lowen inside 3-1 with Troy Scribner still on the mound for the Skeeters. So. Let's talk about the Let's Get To podcast. I believe this is your first kind of year producing the podcast. How's everything been going?
You know what? It's been a rush. It's been the best year of my life, honestly. And that's going to be a high fly ball to right field. Nope, that's going to be a foul ball.
Just into the stands.
This is why I'm not you.
It's tough to read off the bat, man. It's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's been a great year, man. I have seen, and I'm actually glad you asked me about the show because we got some cool news. So we've been all over the country. We have seen baseball from AAA down to independent clubs, and we've decided to do a competition this year, and we're super excited to let you guys know that the Sugarland Skeeters are our team of the year for independent.
Wow. That is a very prestigious honor right there, man.
And a swing and a miss.
So, Logan Moore goes down. There's one of those promotions you were talking about. We got the donut chance, so now that he struck out, one of the sections here at Constellation Field's going to get a coupon for a free donut at Toasted Oak. So,
and
try to keep it light.
I do think that's what people should know about. So the criteria were like stadium, promotions, and then on the field product, and all of those things. You guys are leaders, and so we're really excited to be the ones. I'm sorry, Chicago and Gateway and all the other indie clubs we've seen, but.
Well, I think that's one of the things I feel like does separate the Skeeters from and the Atlantic League as a whole from a lot of places is that. A lot of minor league teams. I mean, they can produce. They have good promotions. They have good things that they can do outside of the baseball. But when you look at the Skeeters roster too, if you were here for the baseball and you're going to get a good show. I mean, you're going to get a lot of former major leaguers going at it. You're going to get names you'll recognize, going at it as well. I mean, for the Bees, even they've lost a few guys, but they had Alejandro Daza.
Well, you guys lost somebody going back to the Astros. I mean,
we lost Felipe Paulino, a name that people will recognize here, and we've had James Loney come through this year, Chris Colabello, some of the bigger names. But I mean, even the fellow on the mound now, Troy Scribner, was in the big leagues last year. So
I remember him in the big leagues, yeah.
But that's huge. I mean, that's good. That's good to know that because you guys saw some pretty. I've seen your Twitter. You've been around places. I know. I was jealous. You got to visit the Amarillo Sod Poodles.
That was a blast and a half, man. And they did some stuff. They're not our AA team. Our AA team, actually, I'll announce that it will actually be the Hooks this year. Corpus Christi, I think, is bar none in the AA level. But no, they do it right up there in Amarillo, and I think they've had some like 23 consecutive sellouts.
Wow.
Like, from a town that, and I don't know how much you followed when they announced the name, but they weren't happy with the name.
I remembered, I will say, because I am a Padres fan, that I do recall the name being announced because it's the AA team of the Padres.
Right.
I was like, what is a Sod Poodle? And it was, but I mean, if you're a minor league team, I feel like that's good if people don't know what your name is. That means you're probably doing something right. As Scribner drops in the curveball, strike three, and Juan Silverio could not see the ball when they were throwing it around the horn.
Around the horn. I was like, is this some Skeeter tradition where if it's a curveball that strikes him out, you don't catch it
Nope.
should be now.
I think maybe, yeah. I think there was a play earlier where Silverio just couldn't see the ball, and you could kind of see where the shadows are.
Yeah.
It's not great for the left side of the field right now. But so you saw the Hooks, you saw Amarillo, or some other places you guys got to visit?
So we know for the in the independent league, we went up to see the Chicago Dogs, which is great. The Cleveland Railroaders. The Gateway.
Palmero, was he playing that night that you were there?
No, not when we were there. He wasn't.
Man.
He wasn't. And then we saw Gateway Grizzlies. We went out to see the Single A Fayetteville Woodpeckers.
Okay.
Which was really cool. And Durham Bulls was one of the best that we were out. And that's classic, right?
That's Americana. You almost have to just visit there for the movie.
Yeah, no, exactly. And one of our favorites though was the Tacoma Rainiers, and it was just, and maybe because it was like Washington in June and not Austin in June.
Yeah, I mean that's very true. We've had a weird kind of pipeline go through Tacoma this year. We had Ryan Court get picked up, and he actually played with the Mariners. He made his major league debut earlier this year.
Oh, very cool.
With the Mariners, and we've had a few guys come from Tacoma. Christian Bergman, who's no longer with the team, was there. So I've always wanted to visit that ballpark. Seattle's beautiful, and at this time of year, it's where you want to be rather than out here in the southeast part of Texas.
You know, we went to Seattle and we watched the Astros at the Mariners, and I gotta be honest, that stadium was pretty awful. But going to Tacoma was great. It was just beautiful.
And I mean, that's nice too. Like for the Mariners, at least you have a AAA team like pretty much just right up the road, so you can use that as your kind of your taxi cab team.
45 minutes. I think. So definitely worked out for them.
3-1 pitch. Forward fouls it back, makes it full.
Let's talk about these Star Wars uniforms.
So you're gonna hate me. I've never seen Star Wars, so
I think that's how the interview ends.
From a guy who literally is the president of a movie festival, the Austin Revolution Film Festival, I feel like that's probably the worst thing I could have said. But I have to be honest with you. Never seen Star Wars, but these uniforms from people that do watch Star Wars, I've heard very good things about them.
Yeah. So these are. Let me get my nerd going here. These are the uniforms that mock up Luke Skywalker's X-wing fighter flight suit. I swear I'm married, y'all. 19 years. I've been on dates with women. It's fine.
Well, I mean, that's good. I feel like most people do know what the jerseys are. I'm definitely in the minority of people that don't know what they are. And then I hope you got your Darth Swatson bobblehead as well.
I've got 3 of them.
Oh, there you go.
So
Perfect.
We loaded up. Now, like I said, my business partner Nathan's upstairs, and his wife Shelly, and we could my wife couldn't make it this time, but she's pretty bummed. But she's been to several Skeeters games because she does a conference in Kemah, and they come to Skeeters games every year.
Really? That's good to know. I mean, that's one of the big things too. Is there's a lot of hotels around here. We try to get people maybe who are here just on a conference come out. It's relatively good pricing if you wanted to get a little lubed up. We got Margarita Monday. We got Thirsty Thursday. So I mean, it's after your day full of meetings, you come out here and just cut it loose a little bit.
No, absolutely. But no, I mean, I think that really that is what is the best thing about minor league baseball, and as you said, particularly with the Atlantic League, you're seeing really good ball. Like, it's not like me out there.
We've had 55 contracts purchased league wide. I mean, a lot of them, most of them to the major leagues, some of them to the Chinese professional leagues, to Mexico, but I mean, really predominantly to the majors. So yeah, to your point, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. We have a writer from the Athletic, Zach Buchanan, who's here. I mean, is he here now? He's kind of he's profiling kind of just what it's like to be in the Atlantic League, and I think some of the takeaways he's taking is that this doesn't really have the independent ball feel to it.
No, it doesn't. I mean, and I was because again, my partner Nathan, this is his first time he's been to an independent league, and I was trying to explain to him the very fact that y'all have grass.
Yeah.
So many of those parks up there are turf.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Like, it's easier to maintain, but and I do think there's something about the way we do baseball in Texas. It's just better at all levels, and I don't mean that from necessarily just the competitive thing, but AA parks here are better than the AA parks I've been to in other cities, in other states. And
I know 2 of the AA teams here. I mean, the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks, like you mentioned. Those are 2 premier AA teams.
Yeah, and the Frisco Rough Riders, it was really, really hard to decide which one would win our Club of the Year for AA, in part because they're a Rangers affiliate, so that lost them 5 points.
There you go, exactly right at the bat. Well, Ryan Jackson swings a miss there, strikes out to end the inning. Troy Scribner, he is through 3 scoreless so far, and there's a goose egg into one column there on the scoreboard. I'll let you determine which one that might be. Anyways, we'll head to commercial break here. Jim Christopher coming back with us next half inning. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a second.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation.
Alrighty, back here for the bottom of the third, joined by Mr. James Christopher of Let's Get To, the greatest baseball podcast in the world.
And I'm joined by Tyler Stam, the general manager of the greatest independent baseball team in the world.
Oh, man, I love it.
Look at that.
There we go.
There's a lot of excellence going on right now.
Just, I guess, 2 studs here in a radio booth on a Saturday night.
That's right. Now, you've seen Star Wars.
I have.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
so
because I was complimenting you on the jerseys, and Ryan was like, "I've never seen Star Wars."
Yeah, so I haven't. I'm not like one of those people that has seen it a million times, right?
Sure.
So if you said a specific character, like I know Yoda, I know Obi-Wan, all those traditional big guys.
Yeah.
I don't know all of the tidbits.
Got it.
Definitely fun movies, though.
Working knowledge. At least.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Ryan, we found out he hasn't seen a ton of movies.
Right.
He hasn't seen Indiana Jones. He hasn't seen Ghostbusters, maybe. I mean, there are movies that no kid should have grown up without seeing that Ryan has not seen.
What a crime.
I
What
know.
a crime. But I do want to get you guys down, if your schedule allows, to that's going to be a base hit to right field.
There you go.
Look at that.
Coco working the 2-2 count, drives it over to right for the Skeeters' first hit of the ball game.
And Cody the Bat Dog comes out, got it on the first try, and he is off.
And Kovu is a great new addition this year. He
Yeah,
wasn't
so-
here the first time around.
No. So how many games are y'all having?
So I think in total it's 11 this season.
Okay.
So he started a little bit late. Started I think right after the All-Star break. So we snuck him in the last 11 weekend games that we had. So next year we're hoping to grow it quite a bit.
Yeah. That's so cool. Like,
minor league baseball, man.
you gotta love it. It is why it's so cool, I think. But no, we're having a movie at our festival. I hope you guys can come out and see, called 50 Summers.
I saw the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Looks really good.
If y'all want to make it out, we'll get you some passes. We should do some kind of giveaway through the Skeeters, like,
To promote the movie?
well, just to give you guys passes to come out, because
Okay.
y'all are,
Hey, that'd be cool. When
y'all
is
are our
it?
favorites. We're going to be showing it. The first screening that we have set up is September 7th, and then we're doing a follow-up on the 18th, I think.
Okay. I know the 18th they'll be here at Constellation Field for our final opening of the season.
Yeah, and in
We
the
go a little-
playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we go a little bit later than affiliated ball. About 3 weeks later.
That'll be good. I can edge off my fix. I kind of thought, the first season of doing this show and like traveling everywhere, that there would come a point where I was like, we get that baseball's okay, and it's been real depressing when I'm not on the road at a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
It's
truly become for anybody, and you're one of those people too, it becomes a way of life.
Yeah, it really does. And I have a wife that loves it as much as I do. So
That's important.
yeah,
That's important. My wife is the same way. So I'm a Rangers fan. I've told you that before. I know
Yeah.
you're an Astros fan.
yeah. You got mad at me one time.
Right,
The
right.
podcast. It's fine.
But at our house all the time, and that's grounded out to short. Double play there for the Bees. So the Skeeters' first base runner is wiped off pretty quickly. That'll bring us to 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Rico Noel. But we have Astros games on every day. So I've gotten used to it. I love
Right.
my wife very much, so I let her follow her passion. My team is not as fun to watch. You guys are very fun to watch.
We're fun to watch right now. Yeah.
And as much as I don't like it, you guys are really, really good.
No, but you know what? I think the Rangers made a lot of smart decisions by not doing anything the trade deadline. That
I think so too in retrospect.
I think that second year of that new stadium, they're going to be young and fun to watch.
We should be. We should be.
So I'm actually looking forward to getting. I'm looking forward to getting up there because for me, it's now 10 more Astros games I can drive to and see, and not, roast.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, yeah, you're just going to go to Minute Maid version 2. It looks the exact same.
What was somebody calling it? Mimic Maid Park?
Mimic Maid? Why not?
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I'm excited for the new stadium. I grew up at the ballpark in Arlington, so it's a little sad, but air conditioning is a huge must. So, it is what it is. I just wish we would have done something of our own. It feels very Minute Maid.
My sense is, though, I think when you get to the details, it's going to feel very different.
I'm sure it will.
I think it's got more glass, which I think already is an improvement.
Yeah.
So I think that you're going to be really happy with it. And a swing and a miss and a curveball in the dirt.
We've talked a ton of baseball. Well, we've talked baseball that's not this game.
That's not this game.
But it is a 2-2 count to Mr. Noel. By the way, he is 0 for 1 on the day with a fly to center.
But he hit a rope to center. I thought that was going for the gap.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the first inning, I thought it was going for the gap.
And that is strike 3. That'll conclude the third.
I'll hang around for one more half inning.
There you go. We'll have Ryan Posner back in the booth. It's still 0-0 tied up here going to the fourth.
You're going to find out about one bunch.
Welcome back. Thanks to Tyler and Jim Christopher from the Let's Get To podcast for filling in for me last inning. And sounds like they did a pretty good job. Nothing's on fire in here yet, so I think we did okay.
Not yet. We're doing well. We're doing well.
Good deal. So we got some plug in the podcast in there. You guys talked some Rangers and Astros baseball. Let's hear from you. What are some movies that got you excited about your film festival? That's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean we got and that's going to be an error at second.
Yeah, we'll see. That is why I'm happy about our official score, man. He's one of the best in the business.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could possibly score that one. That's tough.
Because it was a pretty hot shot, and I don't know. I'd give him a base hit, but that's just me.
And the thing is though, you look at the scoreboard, and there is a goose egg in one of the columns, so you wonder that has to maybe factor into it too, because the 3 innings Scribner had not allowed something.
Yeah, there's a story I'll tell you off air because I don't want to do anything bad. But
yeah,
no, like the festival this year, we've talked about the movie 50 Summers, which is a great documentary about minor league baseball. But
what's funny is you mentioned that movie to me last time, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I've been looking for it all over the place.
Yeah,
you explained it was the Omaha Storm Chasers, correct?
Yeah, so it's minor league baseball's history, but through the prism of the Storm Chasers, because they've been the Royals affiliate for 50 years. And so, it's great, but we've got just a really wide. The funny thing is, growing up in Texas, we know what cicadas are, right?
Yeah.
We've got a really great B horror movie called Cicada with an exclamation point. It's about these irradiated cicadas that eat people.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like one of those sci-fi films, it's so bad it's good kind of deal.
Kind of like Sharknado a little
It's
bit.
very much like Sharknado. And I can always tell when one of those movies is great because I'll be in the room with our judges and I love it and they'll look at me cross-eyed. And that tells me that we found a real gem and we're going to
If you leave us tickets, we'll go. I know at least one person I can bring out there with me that'll want to go and experience that. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
And, just a heads up, that was scored at air on Javier Betancourt, which I know Javier, he's one of the better defenders on this team and takes a lot of pride in his defense, but I think he's probably okay with
I think so. I think
with that
given
one.
the circumstances of the game.
And that's as you mentioned. That's one of those things where if it's an in-between call and a guy's throwing something, maybe you just think about letting that one
If
slide.
things are occurring or not occurring, however you decide to judge to look at them.
Well, I've rooted for a team that we are the only team in baseball that has yet to throw this one certain
Really?
thing.
And when it happens, it'll be my third one being at this year.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were at the combined something.
I was at the
Astros
combined
throw?
thing, and I was at one where it happened to the Cleveland Railroads by the St. Paul Saints.
Wow.
And I wanted to do the radio, and they looked at, did you bring this with you? And I was like, whoa.
I don't know. Well, we had, and I can say because this is a little bit different, there was the Somerset Patriots team in our league. They had a pitcher throw a perfect game.
Oh, really?
Through 9 innings, and it was a 0-0 tie. So he did not get credited with the perfect game.
No.
Yes. Rick Teasley, he was pitching. He actually pitched here last homestand, and yep.
Did he go to extras?
It went to extras. He threw 9 perfect innings and took a no decision in the game.
But you got to think for him though, at least that's something the majors are going to notice.
Oh sure, and that's unbelievable to be able to throw 9 perfect innings. I mean that's in theory a perfect game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that's especially here in the Atlantic League where there's a DH, you literally cannot do your job any better. That is the best you could possibly do.
No, exactly. Now has anybody on the Skeeters stolen first yet?
No, actually
and
they have not. And Mike Karp, the former Seattle Mariner, lines that in left field. That's going to score Rodemaker, and the Bees are going to break up the no-hitter, now we can say it, and the shutout in one fell swoop, an RBI knock there, and they take a 1-0 lead.
I'd like to reach out to Skeeter Nation and apologize for bragging about how this would have been my third one I've been present at.
We've yet to ever throw one, so I don't know if it's on you. And
yeah,
I feel like it's more like me than it is than you, because I've rooted for a team that's never thrown one, and now I'm working for a team that has yet to throw one. So
I thought the Rangers have one.
Oh, I'm a Padres fan, so that.
Oh, that's right. You're the Padres don't have one in all the years of Padres baseball.
And they just surpassed the Mets, because the one thing that we could say was that we didn't. When Yohan Santana threw his no hitter for the Mets, they had gone us from throwing one. So
oh man,
it's that's how it goes. And Jonathan Galvez now nobody down comes up, takes a ball, 1-0. Got runners on first and second, nobody down here in the top of the fourth. Bees lead 1-0.
Yeah, the shadows though are definitely tricky out there.
Yeah, and right now Silverio at third is kind of in the safe place, but it's going to be trouble for Win Bernard in left field for the rest of the night.
Or the shortstop, he is in that weird bridge between the shadow and the sunlight, much like the Star Wars night itself. You know, he's walking that Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope,
okay.
I don't, but I trust that you are giving good info there. That one drops in front of
What
Giansanti.
a play.
He's going to go to third. What a play!
Play. He just threw the guy out at third, the force at third from right field.
Wow, Anthony Giansanti, that is a heads-up play from the captain.
I don't know that that's something I've ever seen before.
Score that one a
play.
9-5 put out on a I mean that's
as one does.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
I'm a lot of loss for words, as you can tell. Giansanti, you think the safe play would have just been to go to second there and get the guy going from first to second. He had better ideas. He fielded the ball on a short hop, throws it to third. It was a beautiful throw. Juan Silverio, nice job to pick it up on a short hop as well.
And seeing how I've been watching the Astros kick the ball around the field like it's a soccer game the last week, it was nice to see competent heads-up defense played in the city of Houston for once.
My goodness, that was the most impressive defensive play I can confidently say I've seen, at least from a mental standpoint, all year long. Because in my head, I'm thinking, just go to second, you get the one out. Because Giansanti, he did the right thing with runners on first and second. You don't want to dive and let the ball get by you, and then it's a yard sale and all the runners score. Played it in front of them. Runners are not able to get a good jump, but man.
And the runners for New Britain did what they were supposed to do. They froze on the line drive, and he was.
Yep.
They were hung up.
My goodness.
But I agree. I kind of thought he would take the second base out, and at first I thought he overthrew him.
I did as well. I'm like, oh no.
What a play.
Man.
What a play.
And now you keep the double play in order too. First and second base with just one out, and it is Jared James. Do you ever remember watching his father, Dion James, play?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not actually was not familiar with his father, Dion, but I read in some stats here that was his dad. And
Yeah.
former first-round pick.
Yeah. But, I mean, that play right there shows you just how good the baseball is at this level. And, again, that was a heads-up defensive play that I don't know you would see a lot of major leaguers make.
Yeah, I mean, just other than like Yasiel Puig, anybody have the guts to make that play? That one gets in front of Bernard. They're going to hold Carp at third base because much like Jan Sandys, that one was right in front of Bernard in left field. You could tell he was battling the sun.
I think if the shadows were more even, he makes that catch, honestly. I think that had everything to do with the ball getting lost in the sun.
It's tough out there. I mean, we had our left fielder last year, Barrett Barnes, who actually is with the Binghamton Rumble Ponies now. I think by the month of like August, he finally got it down. And keep in mind, he's with us all year long.
Yeah.
Winton joined us in like late July, so he's probably like, oh my, what did I get myself in? Put me in right field, man. I can't handle it. But
I couldn't build this stadium the other way.
I know. So runners on the corner, or bases loaded rather, one away, and it's the catcher Logan Moore. He said he was talking about the Texas heat. He got a quick tutorial today when he was putting the gear on.
I was talking to the catcher for New Britain, and he was like, hey, it's brutal out here.
Well, I'm looking at the roster. He's from Loveland, Colorado, so this is maybe a little bit out of his comfort zone.
It's a little bit out of his comfort zone.
And he did not play last night, although Moore was here when the Bees were here last homestand. And he's got some good power numbers, 9 homers, 45 ribbies on the year, but see if they can give him put a ground ball here, get the Skeeters out of the inning.
Yeah, double plays in order. I do got to think that it's got to be a good advantage for you guys with so many teams on the Atlantic League not used to this combination of heat and humidity coming in and having to play it.
Well, I mean, I think it also helps in getting players because all the teams in the East Coast are kind of bunched up as to where, you know, if you have any players from maybe Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, Oklahoma, they're maybe more inclined to play here in Sugar Land, which
and you'll get stats from just 2 major league teams probably, but that'll be a fly ball to center field.
Looks like it's deep enough for Carp to tag. Noel's under it.
I don't know. That's a good throw coming in.
Good throw on a
hop. He is going to be out at home plate.
Carp is a dead tug, and he is.
I know that. Wow.
Not even a slide there. What a throw from Rico Noel.
And you can see him setting up for the throw before. That was a major league throw. I guess that's it for me.
Well, yeah, Jim, thank you so much for coming by. The Let's Get 2 podcast. Make sure you tune in. Where can people get the Let's Get 2 podcast?
Just go to letsget2.com.
Letsget2.com. Jim Christopher is a great friend of the Skeeters.
And I'll be back for the playoffs, baby.
Yep, we're happy to have him around. That's good to hear. So we'll be back here in just a moment. Once again, letsget2.com. Jim Christopher and Let's Get 2 podcast. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be back here in just a moment. Skeeters trail 1-0. A nice throw. Rico Noel gets him out of the inning. Nice defensive plays last inning kept the Skeeters from letting these get out of hand. Just a 1-0 lead for the Bees. We're moving to the bottom of the 4th inning. Got some more special guests here in the booth tonight from Memorial Hermann here. We got Dominic, who is, I believe, I hope I have this correct, a resident here at Memorial Hermann Sugarlands studying sports medicine. Dominic, how you doing tonight, man?
Good. Thanks for having me. Really fun to be here. Nice night.
So what's what exactly is your involvement, I guess, with Memorial Hermann, and what do you got working on over there?
Yeah, definitely. We're part of a family medicine residency, so that means we're doctors in training. We're out here in Sugar Land, just a little further north of you guys, and we work in our clinic there, but specifically with sports medicine. We do a lot with Dr. Mandola now with the Skeeters, helping him out in his clinic, and really just try to promote sports medicine throughout the city of Houston.
So I see a Yankees hat on you. So you're a baseball fan, or you're a Yankees
there
fan?
There you go. Yeah, parents are born and raised New Yorkers.
Nice.
So I mean, it's fun right now with Houston and New York being the teams to beat.
That's cool. Now you got your Aaron Judge shirt on too. I can tell you there.
Yeah, 99 Problems, a pitch ain't one. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Fun to watch. Got some good friends. They're going for Houston. I'm going for New York. But
that's a good rivalry brewing right there for sure. And Anthony Jansanti aboard with a single to lead off the bottom of the fourth.
Oh,
so
I love this dog.
Oh, Kovu, yeah, man. I mean, that's one of the things about minor league baseball. You get to kind of have some fun. And
yeah, absolutely.
Kovu, the bad dog, he's killing it, man. He's actually out here for a little bit longer than normally is. Usually the heat gets up before. I was
gonna say, like we're all sweating. I can only imagine what he's doing.
So what got you into sports medicine? What was
so
the
it was actually
force?
my background before I went to medical school. I was actually an athletic trainer and worked in the National Football League and up at University of Texas where I did my undergrad.
Oh, very cool. We got some UT grads in here, so you probably you probably made Parsons kind of mad because he's an A&M guy.
Yeah, right.
Other than that, you got
most of them here, but even Dr. Amini here, she went to A&M for med school, so we got a fun little rivalry.
Nice.
And she's doing sports medicine up in the Woodlands, so we're getting on the whole greater Houston metro, trying to get. And everyone thinks you got to be an athlete to see sports medicine, but if you really think about it, you just need to be active.
Sure.
Especially even like now the e-game is becoming the huge thing.
Yeah,
16-year-olds winning
$3
million.
Yeah. Oh my God, there was just actually a pretty big profile on Real Sports on HBO. I don't know if you watched that show with Brian Gumbel. It's pretty wild how big of a
it's not. They say something.
Mark
Cuban's already saying like investing. It's the next big thing.
I don't know, 2 count here to Jason Martinson. He fouls that one away. So Jansanti aboard with the leadoff single. So Memorial Hermann Sugar Land, I mean, obviously one of our big time sponsors here, and we're very thankful to be partnered with them. But what is it that got you? What made you want to get involved with them?
Yeah, it was definitely the environment, specifically our residency. We got 42 of us, and we're all kind of one big family. And so just being in that kind of environment, we take care of each other. In training, we do a little bit of everything. We're delivering babies, taking care of patients in the hospital. So get to see it all. And Memorial Hermann kind of encompass that family feel, family medicine. But for the training, we get to do a little bit of everything. And sports is just where I'm taking my expertise long term.
Very cool. Yeah. So what exactly have you been involved with the Skeeters so far? Or have you what have you been involved in there?
Yeah, before with I know Dr. Bajani recently moved on, but I've come really more pre-game stuff. Obviously, that's when sports medicine kind of happens. The game is usually the relaxed time for the athletic trainers and the docs. So I've come out and helped him with some pre-game treatments, pre-game assessments before. Hoping to do the same with Dr. Mandola. And then we cover a lot of the high schools in this area, Fort Bend ISD and
nice.
So it's a lot of fun.
It's very cool. I'm sure you have to deal a lot. I know that's kind of the buzzword. I hope I'm not stepping into with the concussions and everything with high school athletes and making sure that they
definitely. Yeah, Dr. Amini's just finishing the training. She's a concussion guru out in the Woodlands, but it's huge. It's in the news. It's on Facebook.
Sure.
It's the kind of the anti-vaccine talk of sports is concussions.
Well, yeah. I mean, and one of the things I remember when I was at college, we kind of had to do like a kind of a capstone project as a reporter, and that was the topic I did. And one of the things I found was a lot of high schools didn't even really have an athletic trainer to be there to during practice tell them hey, maybe you should sit out or we need to kind of monitor you. So I'm sure that's kind of where you guys come into play.
Yeah, and Texas is kind of at the forefront of leading that coalition. We had some bills in the House and the Senate specifically for the high school and secondary middle school levels for concussions and trying to get an athletic trainer in every university. So it's cool to be a physician and an athletic trainer. I still have that license, so can really tie it all together because I think a lot of people don't understand the amount of training and expertise athletic trainers have.
That's really cool, man. That's awesome. So you're doing your residency. So where are you from?
I'm originally from the west side of Houston.
Yeah, okay.
West Side High School and Vince Young's old competition. So that's a lot of fun.
Did you ever play against him in high school?
No, he left right before, but our high school played against him, and whether it was football or basketball, it's just like watching a specimen. It's just like when T-Mac came out here, it's like seeing someone that big. You're just like, this isn't fair.
No, I mean, when he was at Texas, he was flat out dominant. I can't even imagine what that must have been like. He went to North Shore, right? High school?
He went to Madison.
Madison, okay.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that must have been like trying to bring that guy down in high school.
Yeah.
Like, good luck.
Yeah, so it's been fun. And then I did my undergrad in Texas when we played Alabama with Colt McCoy, so that was a lot of fun to be on the sideline for that game. So it's been good.
Very cool. So you said you've been to a few games. You're in the suite level tonight. What are some of your favorite parts about the ballpark?
Man, well, one, the family atmosphere creates, because some of our residents even have little ones, and they getting to go out to left center and play out there, they love doing that.
More home and playland.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. That's where it's at. So that's a lot of fun. God, this guy's curveball was on point tonight.
It was, and Anthony Jansanti was just caught trying to steal second base there. That's going to end the inning. So we'll be right back here. New Britain hanging on to 1-0 lead. We're moving into the 5th inning here on a warm but beautiful evening at Constellation Field.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello?
Looks like we're in a little bit of trouble here to open the top of the 5th inning. Leadoff double for Rando Marino is going to get it going for the Bees. On a positive note, we got Ariana Amini here from Memorial Hermann Sugar Land as well. Happy to have you guys out here. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
So you came all the way. You're in the Woodlands right now, so you have a little bit of a longer commute to get out here.
A little bit longer, yeah. I'm with Memorial Hermann Sports Medicine up there, just starting out, and I was actually at their residency program as well. Did my fellowship and coming back to Houston.
Very cool. So you're from Houston originally as well?
I am. Yeah,
Very
the north
nice.
side. So.
Okay, so we got the west side and the north side represented
exactly.
here in the broadcast today. Nicely done.
Exactly.
First pitch to Darren Ford is a ball outside, 1-0. So what got you? So we were talking earlier. What got you into sports medicine? What made you want to get into that field?
So I played a lot of sports growing up. My dad had 3 girls and 1 boy, but he put all of his sports investment into me. So I grew up playing, tennis, golf, volleyball, basketball, and so I was really familiar with being an athlete, and so treating athletes just came natural to me when I was in residency. I really enjoyed it, and so I just wanted to continue to treat athletes. And everyone really is an athlete at some point in their age, 5K Tough Mudders or, Division I football. So it's a pleasure taking care of everybody out here, especially in Memorial Hermann. We have a wide range of what we cover,
I feel like, for somebody that's new to Houston, I feel like everywhere, you see Memorial Hermann this, Memorial Hermann that, you guys are definitely everywhere. That's very cool. And on a back pick there from Albert Cordero, we had Random Moreno advance to third. So runner on third, nobody down here in the top of the 5th. Bees lead 1-0. You got Ariana Amini here from Memorial Hermann Sugar Land. You guys are out here tonight. It's a hot one, but I'm glad you guys stuck around with us and stuck with us.
Yeah, I'm used to the heat, unfortunately.
I know. Yeah, you guys are both Houston natives, so
Right.
you're used to this.
You're not used to it yet?
No, we were talking, man. I'm still waiting to get used to this. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever get used to it.
You don't get used to it now. You just forget about it after
It just
a while.
becomes less like alarming, I guess, after a while.
It's true, yeah. You expect to sweat, so.
That's crazy. So you guys do a lot. You did a lot of work in Fort Bend ISD. You do some work with the Skeeters.
We do, yeah. Actually, I'm now with Montgomery and County and
Okay,
covering
because you're up in the north area.
a lot of high schools there. But we do a lot of work. Memorial Hermann in general, they cover Dynamos, Dash, Skeeters, obviously.
Very cool.
So we have a lot of athletes that we treat, and we just all kind of help out. There's a bunch of primary care sports around Houston, and we're kind of in pockets of neighborhoods. And I cover kind of the north end, but there's plenty of us out there.
So what have been some of the most rewarding things you get to work on with sports medicine? I know we were kind of maybe touched on with the concussions and stuff like that, but what are some of those rewarding things you get to do?
I think really seeing kids advance in their sport is what's the most rewarding for me, and trying to prevent injuries is a big thing. Not only the recovery, obviously concussion is really hot right now, but trying to pick up on injuries early on so we can help them get back sooner to their sport and prevent long-term things so that they can continue to excel, go to Division I, go to pro. And that's kind of exciting, especially from the middle school, high school level, which I see a lot of, to see those kids kind of flourish and bloom. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
So big pitch upcoming here at full count. Darren Ford, the curveball from Troy Scribner drops in there and called ball 4. Just missed a little bit up there. So runners on the corners now with nobody away. So what's the difference like working with, you work with the Dynamo and the Dash and the Skeeters, and then you work with high school athletes. What's the difference like working with a pro athlete versus a high school athlete?
Yeah, I think it's just experience. They know their bodies a little bit more and they know their limitations, whereas when you're getting into it, middle school, high school, a lot of times we're trying to balance that. Hey, don't push yourself too hard because you're going to pay for it later, or not, trying to pretend like you don't have a concussion because you're only going to do more damage later on. So trying to get through that. I mean, at the pro and Division I level, hopefully we've already fought those battles, so we're not dealing with that as much. But every level I think is rewarding to just kind of see people grow. But obviously the experience comes with a lot of different professionals.
Very cool. Very cool. 1-0 the count to Ryan Jackson here. Nobody down. Skeeters in a bit of a jam here. Here in the top of the 5th inning, trailing 1-0. 1-0 from Scribner. Check swing there. Jackson fouls it off 1-1. So giving them the chance to plug Memorial Hermann. I know you guys are doing your residency there. So what's it been like working especially for them here in your residency?
So I completed my residency actually a year and a half ago. It was great there. Like Dominic said, just a really family feel, and we're all primary care physicians, but we all go into kind of different things. Some people stay general and do general practitioner, family medicine, primary care. Preventative medicine is really big. A lot of us do sports medicine just because of the coverage that we have here, which is an amazing opportunity. But in general, Memorial Hermann just really takes care of the patients as a whole, and I think that's why a lot of us stick around and come back. I did my fellowship in Fort Worth actually, and then came back here. So I think that's why we come back, because you kind of feel like family, and you get to take care of patients and their family, and it's just a great feeling, especially as a primary care physician, to be able to give back.
Very cool. No, that's awesome. Like I said, I mean, for somebody who's not from here, I mean, you come out here and it's like everything is Memorial Hermann. And that's very cool.
Do you see them everywhere? Yep. You see those trucks driving around too. They say Sports Medicine Institute.
Yeah. I mean, they do a great job. I mean, I feel like our facilities here at Constellation Field, like especially where Max and all those guys get to work down there, and Dr. B.
We have great athletic trainers who kind of run everything, and it's funny, one was telling me the other day about their trucks. There's a big number on the side. You call them, you'll get them right there. He said someone was sitting next to him in traffic calling him about trying to get in. So he's like, I think I'm sitting next to you. I see you answering the phone. So we're
that's
really
great.
Available, get athletes in real soon, and try to take care of them at every level.
Bunt there from Bijan Rodemaker. He's put away on a nice play by Troy Scribner. 1-3 on the putout, so runners move to second and third. Bees have taken a 2-0 lead on the RBI single from Ryan Jackson. We got Ariana Amini from Memorial Hermann Sugar Land in with us, and Dominic, who I just found out his brother was a producer for Fox, which I have actually worked with him this year. And now that you said it, I totally see the resemblance, and it's pretty wild, but that's cool. So they came out here earlier. Sal and Mark came out earlier this year. Mark Berman to do a story on some of the new rules here in the Atlantic League. So what exactly have you got to do with the Skeeters? I know we talked to Dominic about that. What has your involvement been like?
I didn't have as much exposure when I was here in residency, but I worked a lot with HBUs, so I just kind of same type of stuff, doing pregame and treatments and doing their clinical rounds and just kind of taking care of athletes in clinic, outpatient, so it's been nice. But Dr. Mee is in Sugar Land still with other Memorial Hermann doctors, so definitely come see see him. Sports-related injuries, he'll come see you and
Yeah,
take care of you.
definitely. Want to know the count. Infield playing in for Jason Rogers. That one's lined to center field. Rico Noel coming in. That one's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. So in to score is going to be Darren Ford, and that's going to push that New Britain lead to 3-0 here in the 5th inning. So for people that maybe aren't not familiar, what's one of the toughest things about working in sports medicine?
I think it's the same thing that's rewarding. It's kind of limiting people's play. Sometimes it can be really challenging trying to get on board with the athlete and the parents and say, hey, long term, this is going to be better for you. We got to sit out 5 days now so that, long term during the season that you can improve and play your best. And that's kind of hard making those calls. Or seeing people have kind of career-ending injuries. I think that's also really disheartening. But hopefully we don't have a lot of those. Our goal is to prevent as much as treat. So that's kind of our field in sports medicine. We treat anything from concussions to fractures and travel with teams, sideline, take care of their colds and all that kind of stuff. So we're just kind of with the athletes, treating them as a whole.
That one lined to Betancourt. We got one in the back throw there to Peterson. He's got two. And that's a nifty double play there to help squash the jam here in the 5th inning. Well, Ariana Amini and we had Dominic as well stopping by. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Memorial Hermann Sugarland. And they are definitely one of our favorite sponsors here for the Skeeters. They do a lot for us, and we're happy to have them along. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, way back here in the bottom of the 5th. Skeeters trail the Bees 3-0.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Dominic and Ariana from Memorial Hermann Sugarland for stopping by last inning. Skeeters trail the Bees 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th and another special guest in our booth. We got Gary Pearson, longtime political consultant / legend here in the Sugarland, Fort Bend County area.
Thank you very much. That's not true, though.
It's true. We were telling them last night that you are in one half inning or so, you can do more to promote the Skeeters than we could possibly do.
Let me tell you, when we built this stadium, this tonight is what we built the stadium for. Saturday night, 80 degrees, the wind blowing in, a full house at the game to watch our boys play, and then we're going to sell our jerseys and make some money for an auction. Does it get any better than that?
Not at all, and that one right in front of the catcher there, Logan Moore, throws it over to Jason Rogers for out number 1 here in the 5th.
Tonight is what the City Council of Sugarland 9 years ago had in mind when they wanted to build this stadium to bring people to Sugarland. This is what it's all about tonight.
Yeah, it's been a good evening so far. I've had a lot of nice guests come in the booth. We had my old buddy Jim Christopher from the Let's Get To podcast, and got some folks from Memorial Hermann Sugarland in the booth as well. And then now I got Gary
I
Pearson.
personally would like to thank Memorial Hermann. They helped me a couple months ago when I had a medical issue, and they got me back on feet. And I want to thank Memorial Hermann Hospital for what they do and for what they do in our community. They're all over Sugarland out here. If you need a good hospital, check in Memorial Hermann Hospital.
And I mean, I imagine there's a lot of people that can tell similar stories that you just told, Gary, that they're thankful for Memorial Hermann getting them back into shape and all that good stuff. And we got Memorial Hermann's fingerprints all over this ballpark. There's signs, our training crew, our doctors, everything.
Listen, I was just upstairs. They've got 75 resident doctors that are here tonight that are being interviewed to try to go to work for the hospital, and that's about as good as you get. 75 doctors.
Juan Silverio pops that one up right field. Under it is Rodemaker. He has it for out number 2. I see you got yourself a Darth Swatson bobblehead tonight too.
Yeah, I have.
Courtesy of Republic Services, can't forget that.
One of my friends, Republic Services, a great firm that sponsors the team, and they sponsored the Darth Swatson tonight. This team does a lot of stuff for people. If you're not out here, you ought to come out this week. We play every night this week.
We got Margarita Monday. We got Silver Skeeters on Tuesday. We got White Claw Wednesday, Dollar Dog Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday.
Just come on Monday and stay through Thursday.
There you go. Exactly. You could drink your way into Thursday if you really want to, if you're so inclined. First pitch strike to Whitten Bernard, 0-1. Bernard 0 for 1 tonight, has a strikeout to his credit. Pops that one up left side. Let's see if there's a play from Moreno. He's under it and reaches over off the dugout and out of play. 0-1 or 0-2 to Bernard now. Yeah, so Gary was here last night, and as me and Chris, we were joking when you left. If we ever have a commercial spot on TV, we're gonna have you just read it out because you get the most words per minute or per second, we should say, out there about the Skeeters.
We are lucky to have Chris Hill back as the president of our team. He was here when we first started, took a hiatus, and has come back. Chris Hill is one of the finest executives you'll find in baseball.
Yeah, his mind is always running, and he's got a lot of cool stuff in store, not only for the rest of this year, but most especially going into next year. And we think there's a lot of fun things going on at the ballpark this year. Just wait, hold your horses. Got some cool stuff coming along in 2020.
September 24th and 5th on your calendar. Playoff season starts. Skeeter baseball playoff season again. We're going to get another ring this year, so that's all that we need to know.
0-2 to Bernard. That one is in the dirt, so it makes it 1-2. Just 2 hits so far for tonight for the Skeeters, which is kind of a contrast from last night. 12-run outburst for the Skeeters, so we'll see if they can get it going. And Bernard swings and misses there. Strike 3, so we'll have to wait till the next inning to see if we can get that run brigade going. Skeeters got an order here in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th inning. Bees out in front, 3-0.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Here in the top of the 6th, the Bees lead 3-0. We got a new pitcher on the mound for the Skeeters. That's right-hander Matt West, who is coming on for his Atlantic League leading 46th appearance of the season. Matt West 1-3 at 3.35 ERA on the year. Has pitched 43 innings. He struck out 52 batters in those 43 innings. He has the 3rd most strikeouts of any reliever in the Atlantic League. Gary Pearson along with me here.
I'd say that's a pretty good record.
Yeah, he's been reliable out of Bel Air High School here in the Houston area, so he's a local kid.
Bel Air Cardinals, they're a fine team. I used to play against them when I played at Lamar High School. Bel Air always had great players.
Former second-round pick in the MLB draft, too, by the Rangers, and kind of has an interesting career line. He started as a third baseman in the Rangers minor league system, and then after a few seasons, they tried to harness that big-time right arm he has, and that's led him to be a reliever now here at the pro level.
You know, I was here with you last night, and we hit a grand slam over HEB. We need one of those next inning.
Man, we could use one of those. We're grand slam to give the Skeeters the lead right now. They trail 3-0, and Jonathan Galvez is going to lead it off for the Bees. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for New Britain. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Skeeters. Troy Scribner got through 5 innings, just the 5 hits. Swung on a miss there by Galvez. Nice breaking ball from Matt West, 0-2.
But yeah, I got it for 130, so I'm happy with that. Number 13.
Wind blowing in pretty strong from right field right now.
Our flags look beautiful. All 3 of them look great coming in from right to left.
Oh, yeah, we got the Skeeters Foundation flag up there. And swung on a miss, strike 3. And Matt West makes quick work of Jonathan Galvez.
He don't waste any time, does he?
No, sir. And Matt West, another strikeout there. He's had the strikeout pitch working all year long. And this is where I think it could be interesting for the Skeeters.
He pitches like he's got a plane to catch, man. It's just 1, 2, 3, boom, let's go.
A lot of our relievers do pitch like that. They are very quick and efficient workers. And to be able to go to a guy like Matt West, just the 6th inning tonight, know that you got a full complement of arms behind him, makes you feel like that 3-0 lead is not too hard to overcome.
Now, we're going to get something going here in just a minute. We still got some runs left in us from last night's 12.
Oh, I think so. First pitch to Jared James, called a ball 1-0. James 1 for 2 tonight. He has a single to his credit. His father, Dion James, played in the major leagues. 2-0. So that one misses up and away. His father, Dion James, had an 11-year major league career. That went from 1983 to 1996.
That's an eternity in today's society.
Oh, yes. And played with the Milwaukee Brewers, Atlanta Braves, Cleveland Indians, and then finished out with the New York Yankees. So he got to play out there in old Yankee Stadium. 3-0 to Jared James.
You know, the fans at the game have as much fun as anybody. Just watching this couple in front of us there, enjoying their evening on Saturday night at the ballpark, having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good.
Family-friendly entertainment.
Good fun for any part of the family that wants to come out here. We got good food. This gentleman in front of us, you can probably hear in the crowd, Mike, he was talking about barbecue earlier in the game. We got some good barbecue out here. 3-1, that one misses low and in for a ball, so Jared James going to work the one-out walk here. And at the top of the 6th inning, Bees leading 3-0. As Gary said, we can use some runs here. We got to get that run-out burst going.
Don't forget, tonight we're going to sell our jerseys for the Skeeter Foundation. All the money is going to go to help people in the community. It goes right back into our community. So if you're here and you want to buy a jersey, come down to the field after the game. We'd love to sell you a jersey.
Yeah, we had Jim Christopher, one of our buddies who has a podcast and also actually is the president of a film festival in Austin. He's already placed a bid on one. He's a big Star Wars fan, so he's hoping he comes home with one. Silent auction right behind me here in the press box for those who are listening, whether you're upstairs in the Disparity Club or if you're listening on YouTube. Still, hey, if you're in the Sugar Land area, you got some time.
We'll wait.
Bids.
If you bid enough, we'll wait for you. Come on. I'm buying one myself, and I'm buying one for my sister, so I got 2 of them taken care of.
What number did you bid on? Whose number did you go for?
It doesn't matter anybody. I'll take any player. We got 35 boys that need bids. Come on out and help us. It all goes for a good cause.
There you go. It's going
we don't want any guy to not be bidded on.
Yes, absolutely.
Every player is important on our team, from the coach to the bat boys.
2-0 the count to the catcher, Logan Moore. West delivers. That was popped up in the infield. Jason Martinson ranging back just on the grass slide there and has it with 2 hands for out number 2. So Gary, Kyle told me you have some good stories that you've been able to tell about your long time career as a political consultant and as a Fort Bend County government official. Do you have a go-to story you like to go to?
I don't kiss and tell, so I try to keep everything in my vest. That's why people like
That's
it.
why you've had a long career.
The long career means no talking about that.
There you go. Wait, shut that down real quick. What another count to Rando
This is a
Moreno.
baseball game, not a convention.
There you go. I like your style.
I'll just say one thing about politics. Everybody loves a winner.
There you go. I think it's the same with sports, too.
Just like our baseball team.
Yep, and Moreno gives that a ride deep right field. Toward the corner goes Jansanti, and that one's out of play. Strike one. Just a long strike there, Gary.
Yeah, that was foul. Just enough foul.
A real nice winner. Skeeters, they've won the Atlantic League Championship in 2018. They've already secured a playoff spot. Gary touched on it. September 24th and 25th, we'll be hosting games 1 and 2 of the Freedom Division Championship Series. Our opponent is TBD.
But don't wait till them to come out. There's a month between now and then. You're going to come see good baseball. Come now.
Ooh, a huge lead for James, and he thought better of it. I don't know why he decided to go back there. He bluffed the steal, but goes back. So
Wasn't he
still
touching
2-1
second when the ball came where the plate looked like he was already on second base?
He could have backpedaled into second base if he wanted to there, but he just decided to go back. So that's good news for the Skeeters. Bad news for the Bees. 2-1 the count to Moreno. He had a home run last night out to the Skeeters bullpen. And he sends one that way right there toward Jansanti, but Jansanti under it in right field and has it with two hands for out number 3. So Matt West works a scoreless 6th inning. And we'll head to the bottom half of the frame. Skeeters need some runs. They trail 3-0.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
All right, let's see if we can get some runs for the Skeeters here. Why would you show me that, Parsons, as I'm like getting ready to come back on air?
I had to.
Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. Anyways, 3-0 lead for the Bees. Thanks to Gary Pearson for joining us last inning. We've had a lot of guests in the booth. I kind of like that on the weekends. It seems like, you know, the broadcast booth is kind of like a turnstile for people that come in and want to talk. And we've had Jim Christopher come in and talk about. He's the president of the Awesome Revolution Film Festival, so we talked about movies and his podcast. And Coco lines at left field, broken bat, and it's going to be hauled in by Jackson for out number 1. And then we had Memorial Herman come in. And very thankful for them doing that, and talking to Ariana and Dominic for Memorial Herman, and then Gary Pearson. That guy is 10 out of 10 must listen. He's always a trip.
One inning, we should literally have the Gary Pearson Deacon Jones inning.
Oh my God.
And just see how far out in left field they take it.
You thought Bill Walton's broadcast of the White Sox last night was crazy. If you let Deacon and Gary run with the broadcast, it could go. We could be talking about. I don't even know where to go. Inside there to bed in court 1-0.
I think the viewers on YouTube might get that'd be an experience.
Yeah, we haven't had any complaints tonight. I mean, the thing is, on a Saturday night, you gotta understand. We're gonna have people who want to come in and talk. You know, they're here visiting. A lot of our very important sponsors who come out and spent some time with us and big supporters of Skeeters baseball. And that threw me off. That Dominic's brother Sal. I've worked with him several times now at Fox 26. So next time I see him there, I'm gonna have to let him know. And that when you told me that, it almost clicked in my head who his brother was. 1-2 the count to Javier Betancourt. Good crowd on hand here for this one at Constellation Field. That one's popped out into foul territory by Betancourt. Man, I was listening to Javi take batting practice today. He's coming off. He's feeling it right now.
Is he?
Oh yeah. He's the way the ball's coming off his bat. He had a couple of hits last night. Remember the last game of the homestand? He had a 3-hit game. Was playing solid defense. I think he's feeling it right now. 0 for 1 so far tonight, though. 1-2 pitch, popped it up toward Brandon Moreno at third base. He's ranging into foul territory. Looks like he's going to have room, and he does for out number 2. Betancourt smashes his bat down there in frustration, but sometimes you could just tell by the way that guys take batting practice, and obviously it didn't pay off there, but another one of them was Willie Taveras. The way the ball came off of Willie Taveras' bat in the cages just sounds different.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you've ever been out to batting practice like major leagues, there's a different sound of that ball coming off the bat.
Who's the most impressive batting practice you've ever seen from a player?
Sorry, repeat that again. Okay. I got a text message that threw me off.
Good God, we're just getting texts to throw us off here at all kinds of.
This guy has no shirt on in the stands.
All right, he's just going for it.
Hey-o. Like, sir, we're at a ball club, not a strip club. This is a family environment.
Interesting move there. That one's popped up as well. That one's toward Jason Rogers at first base. Rogers having trouble finding that one, but is able to get under it for out number 3. So we'll see if the shirtless guy is going to stay there for much longer. I don't know. A lot going on in Constellation Field tonight, but the Skeeters go down in order here in the 6th. They trail the Bees 3-0.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This following welcome is brought to you by TexasDirect.com. Shredding what you sell. I'll be there Tuesday with my brother-in-law. And then Thursday with my sister and my brother-in-law. And I got them rocking chairs on Thursday. Hopefully I'll be able to. There were 2 over there and 2 over here. So I got them 2 seats and I got me the free seat. I got some of those free promos, Monday through Thursday games. So I used about.
All right, welcome back here to Constellation Field. We are getting ready for the 7th inning of play here. Dan Runs are going to come on for the Skeeters. Runs, who's rejoined the team after spending the first half of the year with the Pawtucket, I don't know what their name is, AAA affiliate for the Boston Red Sox. And Dan now back here with the Skeeters. I just totally whiffed on that. Anyways, get to know the numbers on Runzler. He does not have a record or an ERA through 5 appearances so far, and he's also pulling double duties. He's the Skeeters pitching coach.
They would be the Paw Sox.
I was gonna say like the Paw Dogs, but that didn't sound right. I mean, that's one of the oldest, long-standing AAA teams. That's why I feel really embarrassed for not knowing exactly who their mascot is. I know like the Rocket City Trash Pandas, but I don't know who the mascot is or the nickname for the Pawtucket Paw Sox, AAA affiliate for the Red Sox. That's where Dan Runzler was earlier this year, and he was with the Skeeters last season. Put together a nice 2018 campaign with the Skeeters, which I'm sure led into him getting a shot with the Red Sox. 1-1 to Darren Ford, pops that up left field in the gap, ranging is Bernard. He's under it and has it for out number 1.
So back to the shirtless guy. He now has a shirt on, if anyone was curious.
Okay, case closed. So shirtless guy put a shirt back on. Well, you know that we're in uncharted territory when you and Tyler Stam, who are like the 2 of the guys that have been here for all, what is it now, 8 years, 9 years?
I don't know. They just all run together now.
Like, if you guys didn't know what to do in that situation, that speaks volumes. Runzler with the Red Sox was 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA with AAA Pawtucket, and last year with the Skeeters, though, 53 appearances, was 4-2 with a 2.81 ERA. I mean, he was nails out of the Skeeters bullpen last year. 0-2 to Ryan Jackson. So Parsons, you've never seen Star Wars either, right?
Nope.
So we both, I still don't remember who exactly is the character that's supposed to be portrayed on the scoreboard for Ryan Jackson, but it was like Emperor or something. I don't know. Eric, any guesses?
I don't even know
we got 3
what
guys.
These jerseys, what character they are. I just know Star Wars is big. People love Star Wars, and
that's all you need to know, I guess. That one chopped to Silverio, fills it on the backhand, throw across the diamond. Nice pickup by DJ Peterson. Has it for out number 2.
Yeah, we catch a lot of flack in the office for not knowing Star Wars, but that's fine.
It's not that I don't want to watch it. It's just at this point I feel like it's going to take like a long. It's a time commitment. We work long hours. Like when am I going to get to watch those movies? And I feel like I want to watch them consecutively now.
Yeah, I'm just not a big movie person.
I think you're worse than I am when it comes to movies, but not by much. I'm not great. Don't get me wrong.
I can't sit there still for 2 hours. I'm good for an hour show, and then I can go do something else, or I can pause it and come back.
I'm thinking I'm with you. If I'm not mistaken, you're kind of like, you seem like you're more like the TV guy. Like you like, the 30-minute segments. You can kind of cut it off when you need to.
Correct.
You were just watching Ozarks. That's a fantastic program.
The last movie I went to, the power went out, and it must have been an omen. Like, I'm not going back to see another movie.
Last movie I saw in theaters was One Night in Hollywood with Troy Young, our video coordinator.
Oh, that's cute.
It was good.
Did you guys hold hands?
It was a good date night. Yeah,
Who bought food?
So he bought the tickets. I bought him dinner.
I don't think he bought the tickets.
He did a nice bunt there from Rodemaker. He's gonna reach there on a bunt single.
I believe he was given the tickets by a certain individual in the front office.
He was given the tickets, so I still bought him dinner. I let him pay though. I took him to dinner, let him pay.
Did he do like the little middle school move where he puts his hand around you?
Yeah, we did.
I'm stretchy.
You gotta read body language. If you see like the eyes, like, okay, I'm stretching.
Troy's in there probably shaking his head.
Stop. 2 down for Jason Rogers. Rogers has been a good sport about the opposing walk-up music. I think we're gonna try to figure out a time to where we'll actually play a walk-up song for him because he's been such a good sport about it.
Yeah, he was laughing at the one yesterday about liking big booties.
Yeah. He seems like a guy that's just having fun. He's been with the Bees for a few years and having a good season. He's hitting .305. 2 outs, runner on first for the Bees, and Rogers swings and misses to the fastball there, 1-1. 3-0 lead for New Britain. Just 2 hits tonight for the Skeeters after last night, which is kind of astonishing. Skeeters last night pounded out 13 hits and 12 runs. And Juan Silverio was at the front of it at a 6 RBI game. So we're Galactic Emperor. We figured out as Hugh Jackson was portraying. Somebody commented last night and told me who it was, and I honestly forget because the names don't mean anything to me. I've never seen the movies, so I'm not going to remember them. But I know, like I've mentioned, I am in the minority. I'm not trying to throw shade onto Star Wars. More people have seen it than haven't, I guess, but just never got around to it. 1 and 2 the count. Tia Rogers, this one's in the dirt, scooped up by Cordero, picks it up.
You know what I find comical, though, is at one meeting in the office, there was a question posed, who has never seen Star Wars? I raised my hand.
You're an honest
And
man.
I was probably one of 2 people. And then people come later to my office and say, oh, yeah, I've never seen it. I'm like, come on, you put me out there?
They're just letting you hang out to dry. I'm not ashamed of the movies I haven't seen. I'd rather be honest and not try to be bashful about it.
Yeah, you have a laundry list of stuff to watch in the off season.
I do. That one's fouled away by Rogers, still 2-2. I've started cutting into that list when the team's on the road.
I'll just find Cliff Notes or Spark Notes.
Back to those Texas A&M days. Sure, you still got it bookmarked on your laptop, just for those old. And you need it, just. Who does A&M open up with?
Texas State.
You got a real.
Hey,
really, you guys really challenged yourself week 1. Nicely done.
Okay. Let's not get into this on air. But by the way, this is the last Saturday of the year without college football.
That's good. That's all that matters. That one skied out to center field. Rico Noel, or actually second base rather, under it is Javier Betancourt. That one was not hit quite that well. Parsons gave me a funny look. Betancourt under it, and that'll do it here in the 7th. No runs for the Bees. And Skeeters going to bat at stretch time at Constellation Field. Skeeters need some runs. They trail 3-0.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital.
First pitch to Anthony Giansanti, a called strike, and we're underway in the bottom of the 7th. Giansanti quickly fouls that one away. 0-2. Akil Morris still on the mound for the Bees, and having himself one of his better starts of the season. Came in with a 5+ ERA and has thrown 6 scoreless thus far, 8 strikeouts to boot, as well as just 1 walk, and he's sitting pretty good on pitch count as well, just at 85 pitches. That one's fouled away by Giansanti. 0-2. Shout out to Jason Bristol in the ballpark tonight.
Let me see the game notes. Thurs.
0-2 to Giansanti. And one's upstairs, 1-2. Somebody's asking when Bernard is coming back up to bat. Well, we got Anthony Jansanti up in the 2 spot when Bernard's batting 7th, so it could be a little bit here, or it could be this inning. We never know. Scooped up there over at third base by Moreno. He throws over to first in time to get Jansanti for out number 1. For Akil Morris, former big leaguer, this is a season high in innings pitched already. Now at 6 1/3. And man, he's ready to go. He's just getting the ball rocking fire. And he's got Jason Martinson now with 1 away. First pitch is low and away for a ball. 1-0. He had not really been a starter most of this year. He had been out of the bullpen for the Rockers, and then now with the Bees is getting more of an extended look as a starter. 2-0 to Martinson, who leads the team in walks. He's 0 for 2 tonight, though, has struck out twice. Outside, so quickly 3-0, and man, you can just see the zip on that fastball, though. That's got some life on it still on the cut fastball here in the 7th inning. 3-0 to Martinson. His previous high was 6 innings in his start with the Bees back on August 7th, and 4-pitch walk to Martinson. Doesn't have to take the bat off his shoulders, and he trots on over to first with the 1-out walk. See if that can kickstart a Skeeters rally here in the 7th.
So who does San Diego State open with week 1? Not that anyone cares, but.
Oh, everyone cares. Well, Moro Gazzo's coming to the mound, so while he does that, let me fill some time and figure out who the Aztecs open up with in week 1. That's going to be it for Akil Morris, a season high 6 1/3 innings, and a good outing there from the Bees right-hander. That's going to do it for him. Let's see if the Skeeters can tack on some runs against this New Britain bullpen. And before we go to commercial break, Weber State.
Who?
Exactly.
Is that even D1?
Maybe. All right, we'll see you in a second.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily.
All right, let's see if the Skeeters can thread in here. They're going to run on first, 1 out. That's going to do it for Akil Morris after 6 1/3. It'll be the right-hander Brady Dragmeyer now in for the Bees. The numbers on Dragmeyer, he is 0-0, an 8.22 ERA and 7 appearances on the year. 7 2/3 innings, much like the man we saw last night, Anthony Alaki. He has walked 8 batters in 7 2/3, just 4 strikeouts. So see if we get some patience here from Dennis Phipps. Swinging at the first pitch, grounds it, chops it over to Juice there at the third base box, and foul 1-1. That was it last night. I mean, you saw they brought in Alaki. He walked the bases loaded, then set up Juan Silverio for a grand slam. So we'll see if maybe this is in that spot on the order here too, with Phipps up, Peterson on deck, and Silveria in the hole.
I guess Juice didn't get the memo that it's hot in August in Texas.
He's got the pullover on. Good luck with that. My goodness.
Yeah, man.
He's just bearing down there at the third base box, hoping he can get some activity over there, make him sweat a little bit. Running on first is Bartonson. Phipps lines out to left field. That's going to be a base hit right in front of Jared James. So 2 on here to get things going in the 7th inning. Now the tying run comes up to the plate in the form of DJ Dinger, Peterson.
Where do Phipps' numbers ranked in his career highs?
He's getting up there. His 19 home runs, his career high in home runs is 22. So he's pushing that. RBIs, I don't have that up in front of me, but we'll get it down.
Yeah,
compared
right
to
away.
last year, though, I mean, it's ridiculous because he had 9 home runs in 98 games, and now he has 19 home runs in 92 games. And he's just absolutely obliterated his RBI total, too. That one's outside of Peterson, 1-0. I don't know if I told you this, too. He has never played first base in the pro level.
Mm-hmm.
He was a center fielder in the minors and played right field mostly last year.
Probably one of the bigger center fielders.
Yeah, I mean, that was early in his career with the Reds. He probably was maybe a little bit slimmer. Easy for me to say up here in the broadcast booth.
A solid 6'4", probably.
Dude, Phipps, man, that guy, he's
like a linebacker.
And he's actually stolen a good amount of bases this year. I'm going to bring the number up. He is, and I'm not kidding.
Catching guys off guard.
He's been a sneaky good stolen base threat. He has 5 stolen bases on the year. I mean,
guys, just no way this guy's going to steal, and next thing you know.
He's a good base runner. It's kind of like Albert Pujols. I mean, Pujols, you wouldn't guess would steal a base. It's not about stealing bases, though. It's just about being a heads-up base runner from time to time.
Yep.
So now you got DJ Peterson. He is tied for second in the league with 4 home runs in the month of August, and a home run here would tie things up. Get all that foreshadowing the business. 1-1 to Peterson. Runners on first and second. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Long set from Dragmeyer. That one is called a strike on the inside edge. 1-2. Still getting used to that, like, just half-second pause.
Yeah, there's a delay
with the automated ball strike system. It's not too bad. Just gotta temper it a little bit. It's a little windy here tonight at Constellation Field.
Hey, no complaints. It's a perfect night at the ballpark.
Let that breeze roll through. 1-2. That one's well outside to even it up at 2-2. Juan Silverio on deck.
Do not want to face him with the bases loaded if you're the Bees.
Saw that last night. He's already got 2 grand salamis on the year. The 2-2 to Peterson. Pops it up. Foul right side. Keeps it at 2-2. We're talking about some of the Mountain West teams in the half inning. DJ Peterson played in New Mexico. He's a former Lobo. First-round pick by the Seattle Mariners in 2013. And he has been just red hot since he joined the Skeeters. Came in with a slash line of 350, 409 on base, a 700 slugging percentage. So for those of you that are into the OPS number, his OPS is 1.009. That is very, very good. 2-2, the count to DJ Peterson. Our big opportunity. Pitches in the dirt. Full count now to DJ.
I mean, we've talked about it before. I think just shout out to Pete to get someone of this caliber.
Whew. This late in the year.
Yeah, this late in the year.
He was with the Charlotte Knights, AAA affiliate for the White Sox earlier.
You know, it's just another first-round pick, first-round player that Pete Incaviglia manages to get down here in Sugar Land.
Full count pitch, top foul as Peterson spoils that one into the Bees dugout, still full. His brother Dustin was a former first-round pick as well. And his brother Dustin's actually coming to town pretty soon with the Tigers, coming out here to play the Astros. Also on the Tigers, keep in mind, Austin Adams last year with the Skeeters. One of the 8 players to play for the Skeeters and get back to the major leagues. That one chopped to shortstop. Let's see what happens here. Randall Moreno, underhand flip for 1. They're not going to even try for 2, so they get Phipps there at second base on the putout for 2 away.
So as of right now, the Skeeters have 2 former players on a major league roster.
Yeah, they have Ryan Court and Austin Adams. Austin Adams has quietly spent the entire season at the major league level pretty much with the Tigers. He started with the Twins. Yeah, the Twinkies. There you go. And then they designated him for assignment, and he ended up going the same division, and he's been there all year. I can see Gary Pearson meandering up the stairs now. Guy's a legend, man. Surprised that guy's not the mayor of Sugar
He was
Land
probably
yet.
down in the dugout showing Pete how to manage. Pete, step side. I got this one.
Gary.
I got this one, buddy.
Gary is just a classic.
He is probably one of the better guys, if you're a new sales rep, to go network with. He will introduce you to everyone.
He seems like he knows everyone, and he's not afraid to, like, just go out and get you exposed, I mean, to a bunch of different people. So it'll be Juan Silverio with 2 away. Skeeters looking to get on the scoreboard tonight. It is a 3-0 lead for the Bees. Silverio takes the first pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Silverio with the 6-game hitting streak. Looking to extend that here with drive-in Martinson. He had 6 RBIs last night that tied the team record. We just yawned at the microphone.
Hey, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night.
You gotta at least hit the mute button, man.
Nah.
1-0 to Silverio. Inside, ball 2-0.
We had 1,300 youth football kids at the ballpark today.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Fort Bend youth football.
Came to the ballpark today, and I got here at about, like 2:15ish, and I'm like, are people already lining up for the bobblehead? I guess that was not it. Although there was a pretty crazy line to get the bobbleheads today too, but they weren't lining up quite that early. 2-0 the count to Juan Silverio. Pops it up right field toward Bijan Rodemaker. He is under it, tracking it, and has it for out number 3. So that's going to do it here in the 7th inning. We'll head to the 8th. The Bees are hanging on to a 3-0 lead over your Skeeters.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
All right, to the top of the 8th inning, 3-0 lead for the Bees. New pitcher on the mound for the Skeeters. That's the left-hander Daniel Gibson. Two numbers on Daniel here in just a second. As his first pitch to Mike Karp is in for a strike 0-1. Gibby's been just lights out since he joined the Skeeters. 1-2, a 1.83 ERA. This is his 24th appearance for the Skeeters this year. 19 2/3 innings pitched. 16-4 strikeout to walk ratio. Swung on a miss there. Karp quickly down 0-2. You can kind of see why they wanted to go to Gibson here. They got Carp the lefty, then Galvez the righty on deck, then Jared James following them. Carp 1 for 3 tonight, has a single to his credit. Swung on a miss there, Gibson. Uno dos, adios. Quick work of the former big leaguer there. Strike out for the first out of the 8th. Gibson began the year with High Point and did not put up as good of numbers. 1-0 with 3.48 ERA and 12 appearances. And he's been that just speaks to how tough it is to be a baseball player. He's been all over the map just in this 1 year. He began the year with AA Jackson, the AA affiliate for the Diamondbacks, and then went to High Point and it was traded to the Skeeters. A looper there into shallow left center. That one's down for a knock in front of Winton Bernard, who scoops it up and fires back into the infield. So Jonathan Galvez, who was 0 for 6 to begin the series, now has his first base hit with 1 away. The Bees scored once in the 4th, twice in the 5th, and that's been all the damage so far. All 3 runs coming off Troy Scribner, who would be on the hook for the loss if it held up. Although not a bad outing from Troy Scribner. Just 5 hits for the Bees in his 5 innings of work. Struck out 5, the 4 walks, a little bit high for Troy Scribner's usual count. First pitch to Jared James is a called strike, 0-1. James 1 for 2 with a walk tonight. Wind still blowing in pretty hard there from right field. The 0-1 to James. Called strike 0-2. Daniel Gibson is pounding the strike zone here. Gibson, a former Florida Gator. Was a 7th round pick in 2013 out of the University of Florida by the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is his first trip to Indy ball this year. Spent some time with the Rockers and then obviously now with the Skeeters. 0-2 pitch, just a bit outside, 1-2. For the Skeeters, next inning, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Winton Bernard, Albert Cordero, and Javier Betancourt. Coco had a home run last night. Javier Betancourt, I mean, I was talking about it earlier, man. Just the sound of his bat working off the tees there in the cage. It just sounds like he's starting to figure things out. Jared James, no chance there. They buzz him in with a fastball, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. So 2 strikeouts this inning for Daniel Gibson so far, and another lefty here in Logan Moore. Daniel Gibson does not seem like he's a lot of fun to face if you're a lefty. He's got a nice sharp slider. You can almost call it a cutter with how fast he throws it. And then you saw James there when he can come up and in with a fastball like that. It's good luck trying to hit that. First pitch to Logan Moore is inside for a ball, just misses 1-0. Moore 0 for 3 tonight. Catcher with some pretty decent pop, though does have 9 home runs on the year. Jonathan Galvez on first base. 1-0. That one catches the zone there. Nice breaking ball in there. 1-1. Skeeters have a nice left-handed arsenal here. And it's with a lineup like the Bees tonight. It features 4 lefties rather. You got Dan Runsler, Daniel Schlereth, and Daniel Gibson. It's a nice 3-headed monster there of lefties to go to when you need. 1-1. Jammed there. Moore fouls it. Left side out of play. 1-2. Bees got a righty warming up in the bullpen. See if they stick with Brady Dragmeyer or if they go to someone else there at the bottom of the 8th. Gibson out of the stretch. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. And, oh, it looks like Moore fouled that off. Never mind. It was out in front of it there. It looked like he was so far in front there was no chance he fouled tipped, but right out in front of Cordero. So still 1-2. That's Gibson. Look, I was getting a little excited there. I thought he struck out the side, not in order. Skeeters have 5 wins this year when they've trailed after 7 innings. 20 come from behind wins in total. Trail 3-0 here with 2 away in the 8th. The 1-2. Same pitch. That one gets by Cordero, though, and now to let Galvez get into second base there on the wild pitch. big spot here for Gibson. 2-2 the count. Galvin's on second base. Logan Moore at the dish for the Bees. Gibson already with 2 strikeouts so far this inning. The 2-2. Breaking ball somehow able to lay off it. Was Moore. Full count. Not a bad pitch there from Gibson. First base open. On deck is the switch hitter Randall Moreno. He's batted from the left side the first 3 at-bats tonight. Would flip it around here. Three, two down here at the top of the 8th. Full count offering from Gibson. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. That one's a no-doubter. 3 Ks for Daniel Gibson. Nicely done here in the top of the 8th inning. A very potent job by the lefty to get things done. And the Skeeters coming to bat in the bottom of the 8th. They trail 3-0.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Funday where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
All right, let's see if the Skeeters can get those bats alive here in the bottom of the 8th inning. They trail 3-0 to the Bees. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters: Wynton Bernard, Albert Cordero, and Javier Betancourt for the Skeeters. Bernard lines into right field. Rodemaker on the run and runs it down for out number 1. Rodemaker's had a few nice running plays out there and right tonight and has one there to rob Bernard of what looked to be maybe extra bases. So 1 pitch, 1 down here into the bottom of the 8th for the Bees. That'll bring up Albert Cordero. Coco so far tonight, 1 for 2 as one of the 3 Skeeters hits tonight. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Jose Rosario, the new pitcher for the Bees, has taken over for Brady Dragmeyer. Rosario on the year, 3-1, 2.32 ERA as a New Britain high 42 appearances on the year. That one chopped in the hole, backhand from Jackson. The throw across the diamond, head for a slide from Cordero. They call him safe. Good effort there from Coco. Goes in head first at first base. And that's going to bring out Goose Gaza from the New Britain dugout. They do say that usually you lose a little bit when you try to dive at first base, but you gotta love the effort from Coco there. That's his second hit of the night now, 2 for 4. They're gonna have the umpires meet here, but I don't really know if there's anything that the first base umpire couldn't see that the home plate umpire might have there. Our first base umpire tonight gonna take a peek at the umpiring crew. First base, we got Manny Cantu at third base. Chris Cervantes behind the plate. Derek Whitfield. They're gonna hold that single up, and yeah, I don't know what Whitfield behind home plate could have possibly seen that Conti hit in at first. So cut it Coco with the single here with 1 out. Jason Rogers at first base is kind of puzzled. And that'll bring up Javier Betancourt now with 1 away. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Betancourt making back-to-back starts at second base so far this series. Played sparingly over the road trip. Zach Bornstein on the bench so far. He had played predominantly over the road trip. It's Zach Bornstein, Cody Stanley, and Blair Beck on the bench tonight for the Skeeters. 1-0 to Betancourt. I'll tell you, man, though, Betancourt, talk about a guy that's good to have around in the clubhouse and it's just a ball of energy. That is Javier Betancourt, the youngest guy on the team. Just 23 years old, and it's just a lot of fun to have around. 1-0 pitch, Betancourt takes inside. That's a 2-0 count. Javi with the Skeeters last year. He opened up the season in the minor leagues, or the Frontier League rather, with the Washington Wild Things, and joined the Skeeters a few months ago. That one skied to right field. Rodemaker under it, and he has it for out number 2. Keeping Bijan Rodemaker busy out there in right field tonight. So with 2 away, the runner on first, Albert Cordero. That'll bring up Rico Noel. He is 0 for 2 tonight as well. Heck of a defensive play, though, from Rico Noel early in this ball game. He caught a runner trying to tag up on him earlier in the game. That was back in the 4th inning. A couple good defensive plays from the outfield in that 4th inning. Anthony Giansanti with a nice put out. Looks like Rico's trying to bat some flies away there. Got his lightsaber here on Star Wars night. Noel 282 coming into this one. 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the year. The first pitch to him. Fouls it right over my head here and onto the roof at Constellation Field, 0-1. Last night, Noel got the game going with a hit in his first at bat. He had a push bunt, and kind of makes you wonder if you're Rico Noel. Obviously, that wouldn't be a very glorious way to make a living, but if he push bunted every time, he might hit 400 if he's able to get it down, because he made that look way too easy. Obviously, it depends on who's playing first base and who's pitching, but my goodness, he made it look super easy, and he squares the bunt there. Pulls it back and is called a ball 1-1. Noel playing his 31st game with the Skeeters. He already has 29 stolen bases. That's good for 4th in the league. He led the Atlantic League with 29 stolen bases in the month of July. One to Noel. Breaking ball, called a ball 2-1. Rosario making his 6th appearance against the Skeeters this year, has yet to allow an earned run in those 6 appearances. Rico Noel still trying to bat some flies down in front of home plate. And there's the lightsaber sound effect. It literally looks like he's swinging a lightsaber out there trying to get rid of the flies. Rosario now taking his time stepping. I've got a nice cat and mouse game going on here between Noel and Rosario. Rosario's 5 appearance coming into this game was actually the most of any pitcher on the Bees against the Skeeters. 2-1 to Noel. Fouls that back, 2-2. Albert Cordero on first. He had a one-out single there. A nice head-first dive to get him into first base safely. And Rico Noel now looking to keep the inning alive here. Skeeters trailing 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Two from Rosario. Coco on the move. That one line foul off to the right side and into the seats. So Coco will have to retreat back to first base. Noel, one of the 2 players in tonight's Skeeters lineup with some big league time. It's with the New York Yankees in 2015. Dennis Phipps, the other one. He spent some time with the Reds in 2012. Once again, 2-2 to Rico Noel. Skeeters looking to put together a rally here with 2 away. Lines out to center field. Darren Ford on the move and is under that line drive and has it at the right center field gap for out number 3. So Noel gets a good piece of that one, but no dice, and no dice again for the Skeeters. They are kept off the scoreboard. We head to the 9th inning. Skeeters trail 3-0.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. 3-0 lead for New Britain, Christopher Hill. There you go. Finish that one strong. Yep.
Good save.
Has hopped into the booth, and let's hope he brings us some good luck. Skeeters have just got 4 hits tonight, and Jeff Ames has entered the ball game. Quick numbers on Jeff Ames: 2-0, 3.38 ERAs, making his 12th appearance in a Skeeters uni.
That's one of the great things about baseball is you can go and blow a team out one night, and the next night it's an absolute battle.
And I mean,
just
not to mention Akil Morris, the pitcher for the Bees. He did not have pleasant numbers going into this one, and he threw a gem, 6 1/3 scoreless, and you never know what you're gonna get. There's your sports cliche handbook right there.
Oh, I thought you were going with Forrest Gump.
Yeah, well, that too.
That would be a pop culture reference.
I'm always so mindful of sports cliches. You know, just some of them are just too good. And you just say them, and you can't help yourself.
you can't help yourself.
You know, it's going to be a dogfight, 162 games. You know, we got to just take one game at a time and just do our best night in, night out.
That's a good cliche rap.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I've done enough interviews with coaches. I've got my mantra down if I ever need to, my elevator pitch.
A great middle game of the weekend. Fantastic.
Yeah, good
game.
crowd.
Good crowd. Good energy. Fantastic jerseys.
You didn't do this down right.
1-2 as Randall Moreno takes a strike from Jeff Ames. Skeeters trail 3-0 to the Bees. How was the jersey auctions going back there? Looking good?
It did. Well, you know, as you know, they were done in the middle of the fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were listening when I said that.
Yeah. So I know you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And the look on your face tells me you knew that. But yeah, they went great. They went fantastic. What's great about nights like this, as the pitch comes in, is that you have different people.
Moreno skies that left field corner. That is Wynn Bernard running and making the play. My goodness, out of my vantage point, Wynn Bernard, full speed toward the wall there in the left field corner, makes the play for out number 1.
Fantastic catch. You know, one of the nice things is when you have a unique pop culture event like we do with Star Wars Day, these fantastic jerseys designed by Shea Villarreal, you know, that brings different people to the ballpark. That's what we want. We want a lot of different people in the park. And so a lot of people who, I know one couple who, their first Skeeters game, they got a jersey, they're all excited. It was great. It's good stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, even for a non-Star Wars viewer like me, I feel like I would place a bid on those jerseys. I mean, they're good looking. I know Shea does yeoman's work there in the press box.
Why would you bet on something you've never seen? That would be my question.
I just love Skeeters baseball.
Right, but you know, you've never seen a Star Wars movie.
That's R2D2, right? That we modeled the jerseys on.
You're killing me. I would say you're killing me, Smalls, but you're not going to get that reference.
Nope, that's another cliche.
No, it's a quote from a movie.
I know, but it's become a cliche because it's just used so often. 1-0 to Darren Ford, 2-0 now. Darren Ford is kind of the Bees version of Rico Noel for us, although give me Rico Noel 10 times out of 10. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, there's no more you're going to
nope,
say
that's
about
it.
That? That's it?
That's all I
you're
had.
going to say? You don't have a story there?
I started that anecdote and I realized I didn't really set you up there to help
there's
out.
really no story there for me to play off on, but that's okay.
2-0, Ford lines that into the corner. That is going to be trouble and probably at least a triple. He's going to run for days. He's lightning quick. My goodness, look at him go. Throw in from Bencourt. Oh, they may have had a play. And that is going to be an inside the park home run because the ball got away and into the stands there. Darren Ford touches home plate, and man, oh man. Well, it looked like it may have been
technically it's a triple.
Yes.
It's not inside the park.
A little league inside the park home run, if you will. Man.
You know, I'm one of the very few people who had a bunt home run in Little League. Bunted, laid it down, they overthrew first, right? I go running to second, they overthrow second. You see where this is going.
Yeah.
I truck into third, they overthrow third, goes into the stands, home run.
And that's why you watch Maryland Little League Baseball right there.
That's
you never
right.
know what you're going to catch.
Northeast Maryland, baby.
What team were you that year?
We were the Lions.
Oh, so you didn't go off of actual teams?
No, there is a team of Lions, just a different sport.
So you were the Detroit Lions, but you were a Little League
No, they
baseball
don't do
team.
that in Little League. They don't do the city name. They just do the animal.
Okay, so we would be baseball teams, 1 year it was the Reds, 1 year it was the D-backs,
All right.
Good story.
That's a great story. That is the type of story that people at home are going, hey, let me rewind that. Let me hear that again. That's a great story.
I hold myself up there with the likes of,
had a beginning,
Bob
had
Costas.
a middle, it had an end. It was just
I don't know if it had a middle or beginning, but it definitely
ended.
ended.
It had none of the three,
It ended.
It just ended, thankfully.
To Ryan Jackson, as Darren Ford has made it a 4-0 game here on that triple and subsequent throwing error. 1-2 now to Jackson.
Which is unfortunate because you could have got some energy going into the bottom of the ninth because they had him at third.
It was a good relay throw from Betancourt, and for Silverio, it's kind of a no-win situation if you're the defense. As we'll wait for this 1-2 pitch, Jackson skies it right field toward the corner. Jansanti on the move and doesn't have a play as it's up onto the concourse. I mean, if you're Silverio, you can't really block it because you're trying to get the tag down because you have a potential play at third base. So you're not. I mean, Betancourt's throw was a good one-hop. Silverio trying to place the tag, wasn't able to field it. I think all around, there's not much you could have done there. Just kind of an unfortunate sequence for the Skeeters. Because in a perfect world, maybe you smother that ball up, play it off your chest, and keep it in front of you. But
In a perfect world, they strike him out.
I like that. I like your style there. 1-2. That one misses away from Jeff Ames, makes it a 2-2 count. We have a writer here from The Athletic who's been kind of following us around the last few days, Zach Buchanan. He actually covered Jeff Ames all the way back when he pitched for Lower Columbia College in Longview, Washington. They're going to talk to each other tomorrow, but kind of interesting there. A little small rolled feature there. That one line up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Ryan Jackson. So who's the character that is being portrayed on the scoreboard?
So that's Emperor Palpatine, who's actually coming back in the new movie, but it's irrelevant me having this conversation with you. It would be as if we're having a cricket conversation and we're going to sit down and talk cricket right now.
Yeah, true. So Emperor Palpatine is a bad guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Or does he have any redeeming qualities?
He does not have a redemption arc. We will see if he gets one in the new movie.
I think he should. I feel like, you know,
he's done a lot of bad stuff though. Not everyone deserves a redemption arc.
Does he use the Force in negative ways?
Oh, just you using the words doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. It's very frustrating.
Has he ever stepped upon the Death Star?
Wow. Okay.
Well,
Death Star in only one movie. That was it.
Oh, that was it? Is that the one where they shot the bolt through the air vent and it blew up the Death Star?
I mean,
spoilers, my bad, sorry.
You know, the movie came out in 1977. I don't think we have to worry about spoilers
You know
right
the
now.
year the movie came out.
Of course I do.
I mean, you were at least 25 at that point, right? You're good.
So you got to ask yourself when you say things like that, is that a good idea or a bad idea? I mean, that's the question that's got to be going through your brain before you ask it. And then you should make that determination that, you know what, it's probably not a good idea. I shouldn't say that. So
You're probably right.
you know, there's a baseball game going on. Some of the folks in
I know.
YouTube very upset.
Tim Benton wants to hear us talk about baseball.
Where's Tim Ben?
I think Tim Benton just muted us.
No, Timmy, come on. Did you use your stay at the Long Island Radisson?
2-0 the count. Well, he might be there, but the Wi-Fi I've heard is terrible, so maybe he's not able to dial up the YouTube channel from his phone.
Oh, yeah. They actually have someone come over to your room and give you the internet. I don't know what that means, but it says on the brochure that we give you the internet. And I don't know what it means. I'm not going to go find out.
That's pleasant.
Yep. But they are running nonstop Spider-Man for some reason. I don't know why.
The ones with Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, I think so.
That's tough.
It just came out over there.
3-1 to Rodemaker. That one's in for strike. I have seen those movies.
All three?
I saw the first two. They were not very good.
The first two. The second one was fantastic.
Didn't do it for me, Tobey Maguire.
The second one is one of the best superhero movies of all time. Still, with all these other movies coming out, it's still one of the best.
That's a big time take right there from Christopher Hill. 3-2. Rodemaker
it's
swings and
obvious.
misses.
It's clear. I mean,
So Spider-Man 2 is one of the best superhero movies of all time.
The one with Doc Ock, yes. Not the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Wow. They're here to folks. 3-2 the count to Rodemaker. Runner on first.
It's been out for like 20 years. It's not a hot take by any stretch of the imagination. We cannot afford any more runs going down.
No, we certainly cannot. That one's grounded over to Peterson. He's going to touch the bag for one, and Jackson's going to slide in safely there. So they get the sure out at first base. 2 away now for the Skeeters here in the 8th or 9th. Dang it.
Yep. You know, that's probably step one. Announcer's duty, know what inning we're in. Step 2, number of outs. That's good.
We've had a lot of action here tonight. We had Memorial Herman was in. We had Gary Pearson. That guy's a legend. He is.
Don't give him any more publicity. No, Gary's fantastic. He's a great friend of the program. That guy can put more promo information together in 2 outs than I could put together in an entire game.
I mean, he is just a nonstop reel of Skeeters info. And we had Jim Christopher, a buddy from Let's Get To podcast, on earlier. He actually is the president of the Austin Revolution Film Festival. And I don't know if that's something that you're aware of. Seemed like you're a big film guy. You might know what that is.
I am a member of the Houston Film Critics Society.
There you go. He mentioned that he might try to have us out there. Come watch some of the movies. He said there's a movie about deadly cicadas that's debuting out there, which is on par with like Sharknado.
Cicada Apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh, so you're where?
I just made that up. I don't
Okay.
know if that's really the story.
I forgot
Reel you in now.
I forgot the movie was called, so I'm like, oh man, he knows it. All right,
Maybe
cool.
he does know it. No, he didn't. He's just messing with you.
Well, there's a movie that I think we could all enjoy. It's called 50 Summers. It actually follows the Omaha Storm Chasers, the Kansas City Royals AAA affiliate, and it's kind of a, I don't know what you call it, a documentary, I guess, on minor league baseball and just all the ins and outs of it. And I'm very interested to see that one myself.
I know their president. Not super well, but Marty Cordero, he's a good guy. I assume he's still there. I'm not entirely sure now.
I think the way you described it, I mean, they've been with the Royals AAA affiliate, which is kind of rare for a long time.
Very long time. I mean, I don't know them at any other point where they're anybody else.
And that's pretty rare, right? I mean,
that's extremely rare. I mean, essentially, it used to be back in the day that Major League Baseball really didn't care where their affiliates were. It wasn't that big of a deal, but over time, the minor league teams the affiliated teams have actually gotten leverage in that conversation. And a lot of the major league teams now have purchased their minor league teams and have them located around them.
Yeah.
The city they are.
Oh, yeah, you see, I mean, most teams have at least one affiliate kind of in a place where they can go and rehab a guy, maybe send him back on a kind of like a taxi
It's just
squad.
smart, and it's also, you look at it back in the day when major league teams were drawing 45, 50,000 people, you didn't care about a couple thousand down south of you. Well, now they do. I mean, now when you're drawing 25,000,
they don't want anybody to take away from
you
the
know,
pie.
a good minor league team is going to have a quarter of your attendance in their park, and so a lot of them will buy in. Plus the rehab information. Oh.
That one eats up Betancourt at second base. That's into the right center field gap. One run's going to score, and Ryan Jackson Rogers is going to get into second base. That ball was absolutely smoked into right field, and the Bees now making a 5-0 lead here in the top of the ninth.
So I've definitely brought in the positive juju.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
really working well.
It's been going great. I mean, 2 runs. Now we're down 5-0, and all right.
Yeah, I'm glad I popped in the booth for this extended half inning.
Yep. 5-0 lead now for the Bees. Let's see if Mike Karp can fly out / ground out / strike out, get the Skeeters out of it. Jeff.
Something fishy with that guy.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, come on, man.
I just said that for the halibut.
There was times where Mike Karp is a former big leaguer. There's Karp and Trout in the big leagues at the same time. Tim Salmon. That's all I got as far as the fish names. Oh, Anthony Bass was also in the big leagues for a while. 0-1 to Mike Karp. Now I'm done.
Well, he's going to try to put a little magic out there, a little magic carp. See if we get that reference. You got that one?
Is that the TV show with the magic carpet?
Oh, my goodness, no. Nope. No.
Oh, it's the magic bus.
Nope. Yeah, that, I mean, but wasn't what I was talking about.
1 to Karp.
Oh. I just one pop culture thing I want you to get. Just one.
My pop culture references are limited. When we got them, we can connect. We're gonna.
What do you do in your free time?
I spent time with my dog Arlie, and I watched the sunset with my girlfriend Della.
Oh, that's romantic and sweet.
Yeah,
it's very nice.
It's really nice. And I do charity. I feed soup to the homeless.
That's not true.
I don't.
I know that's not true. Why would you lie about something like that? That's not something you throw out there. That's good people do that work.
I know. My girlfriend does that stuff, actually.
Is that true?
She actually
does.
does.
I don't even know if this stuff is true anymore.
No, her family does. They live in Richmond. They do that stuff. I watched Mindhunter on Netflix.
Dude, that stuff. Oh.
I once rescued a pigeon off the highway.
Oh, right, Binks. What would we do without you?
2-2 to Mike Karp. Mike Karp is, I mentioned it last night, it's got a good beard. It's something we can all live up to, I think. Grow my playoff beard out now. I trimmed today, and that's the last trim I think I'm going to go for until we get into the postseason.
Oh, so what are you going for here? Length? Are you trying to do a ZZ Top type thing?
No, I don't want to go ZZ Top. I just want to have a nice, full, clean, filled-out beard. Maybe like I'm trying to think of a good reference.
Yeah. You should probably say that before you say I got to think of a good reference.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
2-2 to Karp. That one catches the outside edge. Strike 3 called, and that'll do it here in the ninth. 2 more runs for the Bees. Skeeters coming to bat. They're looking to get some runs on the board here. The trail 5-0.
Karp's still talking to himself. He's talking to himself the entire way back now. He did not see that pitch.
He did not agree
the umpire did.
with the automated ball strike system. He said it references by
We're going to commercials, or are we just
Yeah, we can just talk through it. I've already played every commercial like 3 times already tonight, so
At least.
I think we're good.
At least.
So, Mindhunter on Netflix season 2. Are you a Mindhunter guy?
My Hunter?
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter? No, I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
you'd like that show. Oh, we got Rally Sloth coming out. Hey
There
now.
we go.
I forgot about that.
How can you forget about the sloth?
It's because we've been winning too many games lately. We haven't gone to the 9th with a deficit. There he is. I hope Jason Bristol stuck around. He was here earlier, and Jason Bristol from KHOU actually did the feature on Rally Sloth. Man, I'm actually really excited.
We even got fans doing the slow pump, fist
Yes.
pump. I love it. I love seeing some of this. See, that's great. What I love about Rally Sloth is it's different, it's unique.
It makes no sense, and it shouldn't.
Yes, it's not supposed to.
Like, if you try to find the reason we do Rally Sloth, then you're off. You're on the right plane. There's no reason. Rally Sloth doesn't know rules. He just knows rally and fist pump and sandstorm.
So that's the great thing about minor league baseball. Sometimes you do things to entertain everybody, and sometimes you do it to entertain a small group of folks. But then also you see some of those times that they start. Look at the kid right there doing the slow clap. I love it.
Now we got.
Anyone can jump around and do that rally stuff, but can you do a slow clap?
Anyone can have the Rally Monkey. And don't get me wrong, the Angels do a great job with Rally Monkey, but does anyone have Rally Sloth? No.
My former home in Lake Elsinore, California, does a rally cop. He comes out in an officer uniform with a giant flag, and that's their thing. God bless them. That's fantastic. I like our sloth.
I like Rally Sloth too. We got the captain, Anthony Giansanti, that kind of led me into what I was talking about. I'm so excited to see Jason Bristol's next story that he's working on for us, and that involves Anthony Giansanti and his twin brother, Matty Giansanti, who's in town this week. And they had a mic on Matty, his twin brother, who, for those of you who know, he does have Down syndrome, and he is Anthony's twin brother. And, I mean, Matty is just a ray of sunshine. I mean, he's such a great kid to be around, and him and Anthony's relationship is pretty awesome. So we'll get to see that. We'll make sure to pump that up on our social media channels when
We
it comes
got
out.
a story for you to work on beginning tomorrow, too. We had one of our ushers here tonight in the ballpark had to perform the Heimlich maneuver on one of our fans and helped him out.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, saving lives at the ballpark.
My goodness. That
was pretty cool.
Was it Carl?
No, it was not.
Carl's the only usher I know. I don't even know if he's an usher, actually, but
that's good work. You admit things you shouldn't. I just want to let you know. You often admit things you shouldn't.
I'm an open book.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to admit where I'm a little bit short on knowledge. And we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Bees. And for them, that's going to be the closer, lefty Jim Fuller. Get the numbers on Fuller
you
here.
got to do your job. Come on.
5-2, 126 ERA for Fuller, and he's going for save number 16.
This is not a save. He's not going for a save.
No, he's not. Good, though. Hopefully at some point.
5 runs.
3-1 if he can get the tie and run on the
I mean, I hate to give you baseball knowledge because you need to be the fountain.
Did you know that the save stat was actually invented by a newspaper reporter?
Sure.
I'm trying to save myself here and just
know.
direct the flow.
The reporter live in San Diego? Is that where you're
No,
going with
he's
it?
actually was for the Chicago Tribune, and that's why that stat it doesn't hold a lot of weight anymore in baseball because I don't know where you stand on it. I mean, I don't mind if you deploy your best reliever if you have the bases loaded in the 7th inning in a 1-run game and the number 3 hitter up. I'd say you might want to put your best reliever in there. That's a tight spot. I think Pete is pretty good about subscribing to that theory as well.
Here we go.
And that one, ball 4 to Giansanti, so the Skeeters now have a runner on base here to lead off the 9th, trailing 5-0.
We're grand slam and a home run from tying this up. I love it. We're getting things rolling.
Someone's asking explain the meaning behind what the Rally Sloth is and why the camera operators like to make my eyes go crazy with the zooming and zooming out.
So this is a classic justification. I can't even say it now.
Try again.
End of the
There you
night.
go.
No, I'm just going to give up on the word. Essentially, what we do is his intro is that we do the quick zoom in, zoom out because he moves really slowly.
It's supposed to kind of like, if you ever watch a TV show moving this zoom it, pan in and out, it's supposed to be like something crazy's going on, and it's kind of a joke, like nothing crazy's going on.
We're having fun with it.
It's just pumping his fist.
And then he does the slow pump, which we're starting to see more of, which is fantastic. Sloth is fun.
And the meaning behind it, it's like rally sloth. A sloth is like the antithesis of like trying to pump somebody up. So it's
that's why
it's ironic.
So when Troy and Tyler created Rally Sloth.
Oh, you're not gonna give yourself credit for it?
No, because in the video piece that aired, it was just Troy and Tyler. That I was not mentioned at all. So why would I give myself credit when the media's already talked about it? So when they only, the only two people involved in this at all, there's no one else involved. Troy and Tyler put this together. Alone, mind you.
By nobody else.
No one else helped whatsoever.
Just to be clear, it was just Tyler and Troy.
Just those two guys. That was it.
Gotcha.
There was nobody else.
Yeah,
it was Tyler and Troy exclusively.
Gotcha.
In a vacuum. No one else had any
It was
input whatsoever.
Their brains.
Yeah.
Their two brains.
And that's what Troy got out there to the media. But anyway, so when
Arnson pops that
get out
one
of
up.
play. Get out of play.
And I think it is going to get out of play there.
And so when they came up with it, the idea, the premise behind it was that a lot of teams do rally monkey, something with a high energy, a lot of things going on. Let's do something different. And I love doing things that are different, even though I had no role in this at all.
They
just ran with it.
The concept, you thought the idea was cool.
Yeah, but they had already.
Yeah.
I mean, they had already done it.
They were past the incubation stage. They were already.
They were cooking with gas.
Allen grounded to Jackson. That looks like a tailor-made double play, 6-3, and he has it there for outs number 1 and 2.
And so what we wanted to do was something different. What's great about minor league baseball, and again, only Troy and Tyler had anything to do with this, according to Houston media. And
KHOU, Channel 11.
Yeah,
Shout out.
and so they did a fantastic job. And so when this happened, we like doing stuff that's different, and we like trying stuff out, and we didn't know how it was going to react. It could have been terrible, but it was fun. A bunch of season ticket holders came up, and they loved it. They had a good time with it, and and now the fans are starting to enjoy it, have fun with it. And what I loved the first day was seeing the interaction with the kids. The kids would light up, and the walk down, which is actually the most interesting part. He does at the top of the ninth a slow walk down, so he's on the dugout by the middle, in between innings of the ninth, and it takes him a while. One because he's slow, and one because a ton of kids just swarm him.
Yeah, he's being swarmed right now. Looks like he's taking some pictures with some kids there in behind the Skeeters dugout, and the Skeeters are down to the last out though tonight. They trail 5-0. The 1-1 to Dennis Phipps, line in the left field.
Keep
Phipps
it going.
Got a base hit. Let's see if he tries to get 2 out of this one. He's moving like he wants to. He's going to hold up, though, and put on the brakes and head back to first. 2-out knock for Phipps, second hit of the night.
Fans love Troy and Tyler's creation.
Yes.
They love it.
I mean, if it was 3 guys creating it, I think it would have just, it'd be too many brains, too many hands in the pie.
Batman created by 2 people.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Fantastic Four created by 2 people.
Human Torch and
boy. Gee, never mind. It's a thing. It was created by 2 people.
Human Torch was in that though.
Yeah, it was. Can you name any of the other Fantastic Four? Just one more.
What about the person that stretches out really far?
Yeah. Okay. Give me a name.
Extendable.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What about the guy who's like the rocks too?
Yeah. Okay. You got the descriptors. Now, can you give the name?
Nope. That's all I got for you. Peterson fouls that one back.
But yeah, to your point, I mean, really, 2 people are the only. In the best scenario, is creation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Simon and Garfunkel, not Simon, Garfunkel, and Johnson.
And even though Johnson was around, but
exactly.
You don't get credit for that.
It's Sonny and Cher,
Yep.
Good duo.
And that's it. I mean, it's not
nobody else.
Sonny, Cher, and Bill.
And yeah, exactly.
You don't have that.
Nope, doesn't flow. 1 and 2 to DJ Peterson. As we are just past 9 o'clock here in Sugarland.
Come on, DJ. Let's keep this inning going so we can talk more about the Rally Sloth. Fans want to hear more about the Rally Sloth.
Long set for Jim Fuller. Skeeters down to their last out here. The 1-2 way outside. Dennis Phipps going to take second base on a fielder's indifference there. Peterson had 3 hits last night, 3 for 4, 0 for 3 tonight, although he looks like he had a 3-run homer at one point, but was called off. It was a 2-run double instead. 2-2. Upstairs for a ball. See if we can get Juan Silverio up here with a few men on. Full count here to DJ Peterson. Tomorrow night we got a 6:05 p.m. start. Bring your kids along, get some pregame autographs on the Constellation Field concourse. Run the bases.
Beautiful day, 75 degrees, high of 75, I believe.
Yep, exactly.
Although I have not looked at a weather forecast today, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was breaking.
If it's a high of 75, I'm going to be like that guy who was down there earlier and just broadcast shirtless.
Well, maybe that's a new thing to do. We tried the eating.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a shirtless broadcast. You know, got to keep the YouTubers happy.
Yeah.
They keep asking.
I rarely do. Yeah. Last night I was called a YouTube terror, which I think I'm making T-shirts for our staff.
That's a good thing.
With my face on there, I'm going to be eating my empanada on that picture too.
I believe they're doing quotes from Star Wars. I believe that's probably why you were confused.
Oh, so you seem to know a lot about this.
I can read, and I have seen the movies. I knew what that person was doing.
No, I'm
Don't insinuate.
I'm just taking
Don't
notes.
insinuate. You can take whatever notes you want. More than welcome to investigate my computer if you would like.
1-0 the counts of Juan Silverio. Had a grand slam last night, drove in 6 runs, over 3 on this occasion. Fouls out one and back, got jammed a little bit. 1-1. You haven't given your win report yet either.
What's that?
You haven't given your win report yet either.
There is wind actually coming in as it normally does. Coming in from, really from right field into home plate. And that's how the wind is almost every day.
And that is your succinct, in-depth wind report from Christopher Hill. 1-1, the count to Silverio, jammed once again, fouls it back. Skeeters down at their last strike.
Pulling the Bee Gees, staying alive.
Know that one.
Yeah, but you didn't know that. I had to finish it. That's when I kind of teed that up for you.
Yeah,
to kind of knock that out.
You made me nervous when you said Bee Gees, but then you said staying alive. I got it.
Where do you think I was going with that?
I
More
don't
than
know.
a woman? He's pulling a Bee Gees. Oh, yeah, more than a woman. That's not going to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I thought they were just one-hit wonders.
They are not one-hit wonders.
Dude, that one's chopped foul.
You don't know music history either?
Oh, no, okay, the music history, I'm a little bit more in sync with that, because actually I do like classic rock. I like,
Who's your favorite band? Oh, now you're stumped.
No, I mean,
asked for a band, and now you're stumped.
Well, it's not a. I mean,
big classic rock.
He wasn't a
fan
band.
over
I like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. That's probably my go-to. I like the Lead.
Okay. Oh, you mean Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
For the kids.
I like Eric Church. That's a little bit more current though. He's a country singer. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm a big podcast guy.
That's not music.
I know, but it helps me wake up in the morning. I like listening to people talk. It helps me get ready for my talking when I get to work. I like to talk.
Now I understand things a little better.
1-2, the count to Silverio. That one's chopped up the middle. Could be trouble for Jackson. Under the glove, it's a base hit. Into score is going to be Phipps. Peterson into third, and Juan Silverio. The RBI machine collects another one, and the Skeeters are on the scoreboard. Cut to that New Britain lead, now 5-1.
Bit by bit, just keep chopping it away. 2-out rally, here we go.
So the tie and run, theoretically, only on deck circle now in Albert Cordero. If they can win, Bernard can keep this one alive. Coco has been a big-time power bat, too, so that's not a bad person to have up as the potential tie and run. Bernard has one of the 5 Skeeters hits tonight. He's 1 for 3. Runners on the corners, 2 away here in the 9th. Skeeters are on the board. RBI single from Juan Silverio, and Bernard fouls that straight back, 0-1. Chris, you know a team that when Bernard was drafted by?
You know what? I'm really gonna go out on a limb and say the San Diego Padres.
Booyah! Nailed it.
Bingo for those playing at home.
35th round pick out of Niagara University. That one's fouled back in 2012. He's actually from San Diego too. Me and him have bonded over our. He went to high school like 5 miles away from me. Hey, Wynn Bernard though, I will say, great guy. Nice guy to have around. Got a good.
Yeah, there are nice guys outside of San Diego too.
Nah, I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird. Across the country, they're nice guys.
0-2 to Bernard. He lays off that one, 1-2. I will say on that note though, a good cast of characters right now in the Skeeters clubhouse. I think if this is the team you roll into with the playoffs, theoretically, you know, more or less.
Well, not theoretically. We will be in the playoffs beginning September 24th. Yes. So playoffs aren't theoretical.
No.
We're there.
They are not theoretical.
Get your tickets today.
SugarlandSkeeters.com. 1-2. That one's lined to Jackson. On the run, his throw to first base is scooped up by Rogers. A nice play from the Bees for out number 3. So that's going to do it tonight. And the Skeeters drop this one 5-1. They'll be back at it tomorrow night. The series evened up at 1-1. Take a quick break. Back here in just a moment, wrap things up. Once again, Skeeters lose to the Bees 5-1 on this Saturday night. Star Wars weekend officially coming to a close, but the fun has not stopped. You still got 4 more games left in this series. We'll be back here in just a moment to wrap this one up.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit Constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit Constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Skeeters drop one tonight, 5-1 to New Britain. Keel Morris taking the win for the Bees tonight. He moves to 4-3. Troy Scribner hung with the loss. He is back to 4-4 on the year. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Bees. 1 run, 6 hits, and 3 errors for your Sugarland Skeeters. Skeeters move to 56-49 on the year. They fall to 21-14 in the first half. For the Bees, 49-54 on the season, 14-20 in the second half. Bees got 1 run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th off of Scribner before he exited the contest, and then they added 2 more in the 9th on a Little League home run from Darren Ford, helping in that effort. Skeeters tacked on their only run of the night in the 9th on an RBI single from Juan Silveria, which now has 7 RBIs in 2 games so far this series. He has been unreal. That's the numbers here for tonight. We'll be back at it at 6:05 p.m. tomorrow. It'll be lefty David Roseboom for the Bees, righty Dallas Beeler for your defending champion Skeeters. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Back at it 6:05 p.m. tomorrow. Head to SugarlandSkeeters.com/tickets to purchase your tickets for Sunday Fun Day tomorrow. Sure going to be a fun one. Thanks for listening once again. Have a great night.